County Fair. And I remember I had on my red polo Securitas, little shirt. But I got off that metro in a certain area, and I was just like, oh, okay. And it's early in the morning. Dude looking at me from a distance, throwing up signs and stuff. I say, huh? I'm all looking like this. And he's like, yo, where you from? I'm like far as out here? What you mean? He's like, where you from?
It's like, I'm from
I said,
Ohio,
oh, I'm
How you
from,
doing?
I said Columbus, Ohio. He was like, oh yeah, man, you might want to take that off, homie. He was like, I'm just giving you a heads up. He was like, I could tell you ain't even on that. I was like, yeah, I'm not. But okay, took that off. And on my white tee, I was cool. And so,
you want to hear something funny, bro? Real quick. Want to hear something funny? I went to visit my mother with my wife in Pasadena. And I'm from the Bay Area. So when we used to say, okay, I'll see you later, bro. I'll see you later, blood. See you later, bleed. That was OG stuff back in the day, right? I was in LA and we were talking, and my brother-in-law was in the back of the liquor store. I was getting some Hennessy. He was getting some beer, and there was some young guys in the store that had on blue. I wasn't tripping, and I yelled back to him. I said, "Hey, blood, what do you want? What do you want for a chaser?" They approached me and said, "Hey, dog, what you talking about, blood?" And I said, and my brother-in-law said, "Hey, he's from Oakland, man. He's cool." And they're like, "Oh, you from Oakland, bro?" I said, "Yeah, these are some bloods." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, dude, I ain't about that." He said, "Oh, G, you cool, man. You got, so you really got to be careful what you say in LA and different areas, because there's a lot of gangs here now. Didn't used to be, but don't let that scare you away from the base.
Hats and stuff.
I would say, know your baseball hats too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can. I was like, look, I'm gonna just keep the hair out. Like, it was different. Like I said, the blacks and brown thing, like being from the East Coast, because I'm not even from Columbus, but being from the East Coast, we didn't deal with a lot of things. Like when I went to the West Coast, that stuff, it threw me off. I was like, oh, okay, it's like that. Like everybody's not like that, but quite a majority that I've dealt with, they were on that. But I think when they know you're not from there, it's kind of like, oh, okay, so he doesn't even get this. And I'm like, nah, I really don't. Like back in Jersey, back in Pittsburgh, I even know like in New York, it's completely different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everybody's just synchronized like this, but that beef is really non-existent out there. You know what I'm saying? Even with the artists, like we cool, but coming out there, I was like, okay, I know I gotta move a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying? Even family members I got out there and who they're associated with, they were just telling me like certain ways how to move in these areas and stuff. And you can't wear this in this area, you can't wear that. Like I literally was taking notes. I was just like, man, I might just start wearing all white or something.
That's age specific. That's age specific. If you're like in the 25, I say 25 to 27 down to probably 16, it don't matter. Even if you don't recognize it, they trip on you anyway because they either want you to get in or they want to check you just to check you. If you like, I get a lot of "What's up, OG?" especially when I'm DJing or whatever, and they're at a party, because I've been to LA and did a New Year's party for some other DJs with The Beat and their radio station called The Beat, and it's not there anymore. That's a sister station of KMEL. Anyway, I went down there and they were like, "OG, you cool as hell, man. I like the way you jam and whatever." But they look at me now as an OG, so you get more respect as you get past 30, if you know what I mean. If you're under that,
yeah, I'm 30 now, so
yeah.
I don't know, even 30 might be young, dog. You know what I mean? Because there's still some active fools who, 30, 35, you know what I'm saying? Fresh out the spot. You know what I'm saying? Been locked down for 15 years.
No, that's
and you can tell from the steeds because they come out still OG, you know what I mean? It's like, homie, don't dress like that no more, dog. You know?
That's real talk.
No, you know what's funny though? I remember I was getting off the bus. I was doing like some background stuff at the time, just trying to, scrape up some money. But I remember I was on the metro. I was going to North Hollywood at the time. That's where I was staying. And this dude just got out of prison, I guess. And he was a Crip. And he was just, talking real loud and just, saying stuff. And so, I'm just kind of ignoring it and stuff, just chilling in my own thoughts. And then he said something that caught my ear, and I was like, huh? And he was like, yeah. He said, I don't care. He said, I didn't have niggas toss my salad. I said, huh? I hit that thing so I was like, cling. It's time for me to get off the bus. When I said it was like 10 people who followed me off the bus, and I was like, was this your stop? They was like, no, was this your stop? I was like, nope, I'm gonna just walk home from here. I'm good. that dude, I was like, all right, he doing too much. But that stuff was funny. That I was like, this dude. I said, oh, you out here trying to I guess trying to get a little extra vibes popping off. Yeah, this ain't the one for me. I'm good.
Cali,
I'm good.
I had some good times in Cali. You know, I stay away from all that drama, even though it finds you. I used to work with an artist named Nocturnal, and he was signing this dude named Big G. So, you know, he's like a king trip. You know, I don't really know nothing about none of that. So I go out there to their studio somewhere in LA. They're like, yeah, come to the studio. We go to the studio. I go there, see some guns on the table. Like, all right, what's going on? Booyah Tribe is in there. I said, oh, I know they gangster too. So anyway, we go in there, chilling. I'm looking. I noticed two things actually. They had a double garage door. One of them was like, I guess, was metal, and then the other one was metal too. And the first one has some holes in it. But long story short, man, yeah, it's real out there, man. It's real out there, but it is what it is. Shout out to Cali.
Yeah.
Hey,
definitely.
so see, I'm for like, I've been sending the YouTube link for like Cherae and Paris. They could send to their fans that way. Everybody just don't tap in fully directly. Here
She's a beast
on the Zoom. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because she's already sharing to her stories and shit for folks to tap in or whatever.
Going in. Okay, dope. Anyway, word up. Welcome to New Music Wednesdays, everybody. Shout out to all the DJs, everybody up in here. Now I see you with the baby. Shout out to DJ Bill. What's happening, brother? Where you at, man?
I'm from Chicago, but I'm in DC right now.
Oh, you in DC? You down there with the new president-elect hanging?
Yeah.
I know it's crazy out there right now.
Oh man, tell them
in a good way.
Fall back, man. They fall back. They lost. You know, take a loss. It's all good.
I know.
Real crazy world. That's what's up, man. Yeah, see, you know, let's get into some music. It an updated Zoom, which is sort of cool. So I guess there's more features. I got to check them out. But all right, let's play some new joints, get some opinions going, talk about these records, if they can break, if they can't break, and how. Lil TJ, song's called Losses. What y'all think about the record?
No, it got some heat to it.
Okay.
It works.
But is you know, as a DJ, are you playing that? Is that a record that you going? I guess, you know, where does that record start? I guess that's my question.
Right now, it's a warm-up record. Right now, it's a warm-up record or a transition record. Now, if it starts catching fire, then, you know, it's a 1 a.m., you know what I'm saying, 1 a.m. banger, but that's if it catches fire. But right now, it's a warm-up record.
Right.
Real talk. Okay, dope.
Starting getting them ready for the real deal.
Right.
Like sipping on that syrup and things, you know.
While they popping them perks.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, check this remix out. Let me know what y'all think about this one.
Yes, I told her that the future bright. Yes, depending how you move tonight. Yes, come and kick it with a big shot. Yes, you really live it or you kick rocks. Yes, swimming pool seated. Yes, courtside seated. Yes, see me when you see me. Fat pockets, but I'm seated.
That was on Skip's album that he dropped earlier this year.
Yeah, I was just asking that. Is that Skip Marley?
Yeah, but was that I think this is a remix. I think it's
that was the original one. That was the original one he did on the project.
Oh, damn.
He dropped the video and everything when that song dropped. Right? It was like, I think dropped the week of that he dropped the album.
Okay, dope.
That's a vibe right there.
Yeah, that album was good.
I feel like they gotta push that record, man. Like that could grab something.
Yeah, that was the only thing.
It definitely
can. Know, he had the big joint with her, and like that got a lot of mainstream love. And then
they should have pushed this right after that.
Yeah, no, I mean, and you kind of thought that was the move because they put the video out with it, and then the album just kind of went under the radar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dope record.
Yeah, they need to bring that back to the forefront.
And that's Ari Lennox on there too. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's a solid track right there. Like solid for real. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be in the whip tonight.
That's what I say. That's the foreplay vibe.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Mr. Midnight.
Yeah, no facts.
Mr. Midnight.
Facts.
Hey, all bullshit. I sent that shit to a chick. She was like, oh, "Okay, I got you." Like that Mr. Midnight.
Oh, look
shit.
at you over there trying to serenade her.
Hey, I told you I was gonna do that shit.
I got something for you. Boop. There you go.
Okay. Let's keep it moving.
Yo, that record's fire. I've been on him for a minute.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Duckworth featuring Kian. The record's called Quick.
I want to hear him and Anderson .Paak do something.
Yeah, definitely dope. Definitely dope. You know, I'm just getting up on him. Like, he's got a really interesting musical ear. Like, nothing's normal. And I like that. I like that a lot.
He sounded like he could have been, y'all listen to the internet?
Yes.
That's kind of the vibes like he be giving me, because the internet, that's probably one of the best groups right now, in my opinion. Like, they're all super musically talented.
Dope. Let's get into some other joints. All right, check this one out. All right. One of the fastest growing records on TikTok right now. Just signed to Columbia Records. I think he went to, like, I don't even know, like Shazammed out of the world right now. But what are y'all thoughts? Because, you know,
I don't really like it, but as soon as I heard it, I was like, this is gonna be like some TikTok sensation.
That's what I said. Just to TikTok.
That's what it sounded like. I want to say one thing to everybody, any veterans out there. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans. If any veterans in the building.
Word. Respect to the vets, for sure, for sure.
Yes, sir. Respect the vets. Oh, nah, you good. My phone rang. But yeah, like, I won't feeling it, bruh. Like, but as soon as I heard it, and I was like, with the 808s and how he rapping, this some TikTok, I'm gonna do a dance and post a video type joint. So there's a lane for everything, whether we like it or not. You know what I mean?
And that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, the record's growing. It's growing out of this world. You know what I mean? I just I just want to share what people thinking. You know, there's a lot of new records every week. So why not? Let's see what people think. I'm gonna say. So let's play one more before we get our first guest on. See you in the queue, and then we'll get into it.
That's the remix joint, huh? You're muted. See,
my bad.
Good commercial track.
Yeah, it's definitely commercial. I played it because there's a lot of like noise going on about that record right there. It's Mood. It's from 24K Golden with Justin Bieber, J Balvin, and Ian Dior.
Yeah,
So
he
got all the
Ian
bit.
Dior was on the original with him already. That song moved quick. I connected with that kid that rolled it out in 2018. Man, he was a part of this year's XXL freshman class.
Yeah, no doubt. I've been working with him through Columbia as well.
Yeah.
Humble kid, funny kid, but again, blew up on YouTube and TikTok. Really, like, you know, put him in the limelight. Now he's on his way, so we'll pick up to him. All right, cool. Let's get into our first guest. I'm gonna hand it over to Raymond.
All right, Miss Cherae, if you want to pop in, my love. Paris, we're gonna get to you in a second too as well. G, thank y'all for tapping in. But Miss Cherae coming up out of Atlanta. Hello. See, you got your fine wine sipping, indeed. You know what I'm saying? So,
where that drinks at? Y'all know it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I know y'all East Coast. Y'all should be popping already. You got me drinking early.
That's what I'm saying. Where's you already prepared this time. You learned yesterday. You gotta have that fine wine. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hello, how are you? Good afternoon.
How you doing?
Good afternoon. This is
so
cool.
Welcome to New Music Wednesday, Cherae. You know, getting everything got going on. Wanted to bring you up to the stage. You know what I'm saying? Get you exposed to everybody around the country. If you all ain't familiar, I discovered her actually because I was telling you around the time if you was tapping in with A3C. But I caught her hold down a panel for the Independent as Fuck panel right there, in which she is moving independently and working super hard. So Dropped a project not too long ago. What was that, Ma? Like July, June?
June.
Okay. The title of the project is "The Pain That Sex Brings," which she's the queen of trap and beat.
Let that sink in.
Yeah.
The pain that sex brings.
That's why you have to pause after you say it, because you kind of got to soak that shit in first.
I let that marinate. I'm with that.
Let it marinate.
Dope. So which record we're going? I'm gonna play Fine Wine, and then we'll get into the next record.
Classic.
Okay, dope.
That room,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
like
Yes.
that.
Good shit.
Looking good, sounding good.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I'm feeling that right there.
So, are you born and raised in Atlanta?
Absolutely not.
She did not claim that.
Absolutely not. And there's nothing wrong with Atlanta. I just know I'm a Houstonian, I'm from Houston, Texas, and everybody that I meet in Atlanta is really not even from Atlanta. It's a melting pot here. So
Nice. And so what drew you to music,
oh man, that's something that was just in the DNA, if that's a real thing, been surrounded by the modeling life and the music all my life. So it was a passion, and thankfully it wasn't one of those situations where, if your family already does something, then you have to find yourself doing the same thing. It was never that for me. It was always a passion. So I'm grateful to have a passion and not necessarily be forced into something.
Nice. I have one more question, because that producer caught a lick on that sample. Who produced that?
Nick Fury. So Nick Fury is a big time legend in the music industry. He is no, new timer in this. He got his big start. I believe it was the Fast and Furious first soundtrack, for the very first Fast and Furious. He did a lot of things on there, but he's done stuff. Everybody in Atlanta, New York, New Jersey. So Nick Fury.
Dope.
So explain to the group, Cherae, because you define yourself as the queen of trap and beat.
Yes.
So let them know.
Well, to everybody, my name is Cherae Leri. Instagram, everything is Cherae Leri, because I see some of the chats popping up. Trap and beat is my own lane, my genre. So I feel being independent, you want to create your platform for yourself. And so that's what I continue to do. And that's what I'm doing now. And trap and beat for me is, I used to get frustrated. I told Raymond this the other day. I said I used to get frustrated going into the studio with new producers, and they're like, oh, it's the R&B singer. All right, let me go ahead and pull up some records. Okay, they putting some beats on, and it's like all slow and sad and no 808s and no hi-hats. And I'm like, well, damn, I didn't say I wanted to go Keith Sweat on you. I said I'm R&B, but give me some type of flavor. So I started saying, well, I want to give me a trap beat. And I was like, what's your R&B? I said, what does that have to do? Let me ride the pocket. Let me put my R&B sultry voice on top of something with 808s or a hi-hat. And so I ended up using this whole phrase of queen of trap and beat, because do not pitch me your slowest records first. Do not. Give me a trap beat. Because the thing is, I want the fellas, when you listen to the song, to nod your head, as I saw everybody in this room doing. But I want the ladies to listen to the lyrics, and then we all meet in the middle.
Dope. I bet. Let's get into the next single. Vibe, Wave, Mood. Who produced this?
Now, I'm gonna need you to say that with a little bit more emphasis.
Okay.
It's a vibe, wave, mood.
Okay. Hey, let's do
vibe, mood.
Y'all gonna start introduce your own records, because you know what?
Yeah, for sure.
I have to do that.
Well, I mean, since you did say it. This next track was produced by Kid Jupiter. I believe he is out in California. I'm not sure if it's the Bay Area, LA, but Kid Jupiter, once again, not a newcomer to this industry, produced this track called Vibe, Wave, Mood, sure to put you in the mood.
Bird. Well, let's go. Sorry, let's do it.
Shot during the pandemic in multiple cities.
I like that shit. What you do? Vibe, wave,
mood.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there you go.
That be the gang. You got to get the
I'm coming out my own.
The BWM girls. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Now, that's hard though, man. That was super hard.
Who's on your team? Because the videos are tight, the records are tight. Like how do you?
My team is legit. Digiwaxx, you trying to get on the team too?
Hey, we always on the team. You know what I mean?
You trying to get on the team?
I like the video direction. It looks like y'all put in time for this stuff. So how did that all come together?
Man, I was working. I literally shot for 2 months straight for 11 videos. And the reason why is because for the album, The Pain That Sex Brings, released in June. And it didn't matter who we asked, A&Rs, DJs, consumers, listeners, everybody was picking their top 3 and nobody had the same top 3. So what did that tell me? That this whole entire album has a long life ahead of it because all of these songs right here, I fed everybody's taste buds. You have the sex, you have the cool, you have the vibe, you have the attitude, but it's still all meshed together. And the crazy thing is I didn't do this for your ear or your ear. I just did it for me and put it out there. And all across the board, we got so much feedback, but nobody was on just one song. Nobody was on just 2 songs. Everybody had their own picks. I was like, you know what? While the world is down right now, we need to take advantage of this and shoot a video for every song on album. And that's what we did. So Vibe Wave Mood was released just a week ago. That was just released. And if you look back on there, you'll see it has 2 videos because that video had so much footage. I specifically did like a bike life edition because they had a whole entire bike rally for the video in New York when we shot that day. But yeah, it was a lot. So definitely I'm happy to hear that you see that it was a lot of effort, time, and looks and all of that put into it because it definitely was.
Dope. Anybody else got any questions? Comments?
No, I just think it's dope you're doing all of this as an independent artist. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times there's usually like some kind of facet or like element of that missing. But like you got the full package. So just just happy to see how fire everything is. And it's a pleasure to have you on here for real.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Cool.
Gotcha. What's your name?
My name's Earl. Pardon me. I see I got the Digiwaxx thing. My name's Earl.
Yeah, because I was trying to read your name, but I was like, I think they all say Digiwaxx.
No, it's Earl.
The crazy thing, Earl, and I was telling Cherae yesterday, I was like, the universe was pointing me her way because I had tapped in with her on the A3C, catching her speak on the panel, and then Clubhouse ended up in one of her rooms. You know what I mean? Real? Yeah. Okay. So then it was like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna shoot my shot and say we gotta get down, we gotta get involved. And
no, but you already know that's also what we're talking about, just like the completion of like an independent artist who has these elements. So it's just really dope that you're bringing these to the table, and it's just dope to have you here.
Clubhouse connecting everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Clubhouse.
Yeah, I was on there earlier.
Society, man.
A whole nother wave. That's a Vibe Wave move too. That's just crazy.
There you go. You see now you using it in sentences.
There it is.
I'm trying to break it in, man.
Do an hashtag,
Baby, like I said, baby, how it go?
Vibe Wave Move. Yep.
I got a gang sign for it. That's
a gang sign, Gang.
So Cherae, is there a strategy staying fully indie, or do you think like if the right opportunity come with a label, you'll go to label route?
If the right opportunity comes, and with me not being such a only artist and knowing some of the business side of it, it's really got to be right, because you're not going to be able to just dangle a piece of Snickers in front of me and I'm going to be like, oh, I'm hungry. But nah. So it's got to make sense and it's got to be right, because, there's nothing wrong with a label deal, even though it has changed where it used to be at, because at the end of the day, everybody needs that machine behind them. And until you got that bag and that machine and, you're able to push through, of course, it'll be great if it makes sense. So if it makes sense.
Yeah, but right now you eating, man. And like I said, that's the one thing I've admired about everything, and just hearing you speak and all that type of stuff, man. Like you in good control. You in good control of your destiny right now, man, which, a lot of artists ain't. So hats off and big salute on that shit.
Thank you.
I guess the last question I had was what's available now? Like, what are you pushing? I know you said the single, but do you have an EP out, album? Are you
The
gonna
album,
drop one
The
soon?
Pain That Sex Brings, the album that was released in June, and that's what the whole entire album is being pushed. The single off of it right now is the Vibe Wave Mood. We kind of had to like grab the reins on the album. When it was released, it hit #1 on Amazon R&B charts, and then it hit #4 on iTunes. But the DJs went and like just started grabbing their own favorite song off the album, so we kind of had to get back control of it. Was like, look, this is the song that we're pushing right now, which is the Vibe Wave Move. So we put the, visual out for it last week. And so that's basically like redropping the song all over again. And then at the top of the year, stay tuned. So many goodies coming. So many.
Hell yeah. Well, Cherae, drop your info in the chat where folks can hit you, or even your manager's email or whatever. I'm sure DJ's gonna want to get some drops if doable and all that type of stuff. The IG, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We with the Vibe Wave Mood, no doubt. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for having me on here. I'm not sure why it's only going to one person. Let me get out of here.
I think you just make sure you got to go into everyone.
Yeah, because it's saying it's just going to whoever D's phone is.
D done slid up in them DMs.
The DMs, I see D.
Oh, I was like, what is this?
Got caught. No, we was joking. But no, thank you for making time. And it just popped up. I see you got it right. Yeah, he said he ain't playing. That record's fire. That's dope.
Who is D? Who is D?
D,
show yourself, D. Show yourself, D. He hiding behind the avatar. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, I just had surgery last week, so I'm in the bed.
I don't even see his picture. Oh, he's just talking. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the compliments on the songs. Make sure you guys, I'm gonna shoot my email out on here as well, so that way get over some DJ packs to you guys.
Yeah, it's funny because I was looking through YouTube, and I guess the song was on YouTube. I played it, and then I heard it on Sirius XM, and I was like, damn. And it caught my ear like strong. So then I started searching, but I didn't know it was you until now that I seen your video, your face and everything. But that's a hot record.
Yeah, because you were the one that posted like, oh, I didn't know that was her.
Yeah, no, it's super hot. Like everybody was talking about it, so that's a good look.
That is a good look. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. And I put my email in there as well, the team's email, so that way you guys can send over just saying, hey, that way we can get over the DJ packs to you, and then any drops that anybody needs, just send it over of the names and whatnot, and I can get that over to you guys as well.
Yeah. Mr. Cherae Leri, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We got an eye on all the moves.
It's a Vibe Wave move, guys. Thank you.
Peace.
She's dope, yo. Like I said, she got mad business sense. That's what I've been most impressed with her about, man.
Refreshing.
You know what I mean? She running her shit.
Yeah, I like that. I like it as an independent. To get that far, that's what's up. She's doing something right.
Nice sound.
Word up. I don't play this, and then we're gonna get to our next artist.
I like that.
Yeah.
They got like international, like something that like iHeartRadio, they would definitely like back or something.
Nah, no question. Big up to the dance halls that are still going. That ain't shut down. That's getting love. But that's one of them records that can sort of cross. I think Interscope actually picked it up. It's the song's called Lighter. It's Sincere featuring Taurus Riley and Russian. And it just dropped. Well, it's been out for a little while, but now it's just starting to pick up. So that's what it is. Always on the new music. So, all right, Raymond, back to you. Who we got next?
We got Paris Price coming about the DMV, another Clubhouse Connect. You know what I'm saying?
Out to the club,
we ended up in a room together with a Tycoon. Actually, I got to credit Tycoon on here as well. But shot me the EP that's out now, and the shit is fire, man. He tapped in with some West Coast cats. If y'all up on Keon Bell, Kemba X. But it's a dope project, man. But This whole thing. What? How many songs in that pair? 7?
No, it's 5.
5 of them. Okay, word. Yeah. But this whole thing is solid, man. This whole thing is solid. I did want to ask you, that first joint that's on there, is that all DMV cats?
Yeah, that's all DMV, except there's a dude on the hook. He's from Houston.
Okay, word.
But yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I was like, I got West Coast dudes on here. I want to put like a solid DMV track together. You know what I mean?
Word.
Whoops, my bad.
All right, so we gonna hit Misunderstood first?
Yeah.
And they're hard. They all hard.
Let's do it. Here we go.
Misunderstood right there.
Fire.
Right.
Energy.
Oh, y'all have an order already to play the next jump?
No, I mean, we can play whatever you want to play.
All right, bet. What's my call it? First, I mean, what you want? I was about to say Change Your Mind. If they ain't already here, Change Your Mind.
Yeah, Change Your Mind was the first one off.
Yeah, Change Your Mind was the first one. Yeah, that's what
I mean, this whole, I mean, what I dig the most, Paris, is like I said, that shit's some hardcore ass rap shit for you. You know what I mean? But the vibes and the melodies on some of the other ones, like before we get into, because Real Spill, like Flowers is my favorite joint off that track.
Yeah, that's gonna be the next joint. Yeah, I fuck with Flowers too. I definitely think I seen a DJ on here that he had left. I think that a specific DJ had seen on here was gonna like it, but we could play it after this jump. But I think they're gonna like that one too. A lot of deep shit.
I tried to just bring like a different vibe, but like not too much, so it's not like kind of artist this person is. But you know what I'm saying? I wanted to have like a little diversity where like the first track you're like, okay, this is smooth. The second track you're like, all right, you picked up the tempo, but it's still gonna be me throughout the whole track. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
How did you and Keon even get together?
I met Keon through Reason. Like,
okay, word. Hell yeah.
That's how I met Kembe X too.
Hell yeah.
So
yeah,
like
that's both the West Coast fam right there.
Yeah, they cool, bro. I was in LA for like 6 months, and so I was just networking out there, and then Reason put me on with Keon, and we ended up making like some crazy shit. Like we got like 2 or 3 other songs we didn't even drop yet.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool,
all right, let's get into this joint. Change Your Mind.
Wait, someone like you is just so hard to find. I get my way, then I'm gon' make you mine. I know you think that I'm gon' waste your time. Just come here closer, let me change your mind. Someone like you is just so hard to find. I get my way, then I'm gon' make you mine. I know you think that I'm gon' waste your time. Just come here closer, let me change your mind. Talk with me. Just come here closer, let me change your mind. Hey, look, walk with me, come talk with me. If you try and hit the J, come and spark with me. I know you lack trust, shorty, cause they often leave, but wanna make you my possession like apostrophe. Kama Sutra triangles, we isosceles. Whatever suits you, an angel, come and off for me. Come and throw that thing back like Thursday. Go shawty, it's your birthday. I'm a fiend and I need you in the worst way. Shoot my shot, aiming at you, let the church say. You be playing the fence and you be hella defensive. I ain't tricking, shawty, listen, you need a little convincing, so let's talk. Over some dinner and wine, let me spoil you like a torch, try to give me a sign. You was sleeping on me funny, how you spending the night? Pack a bag, let's roll so I can change your mind. Someone like you is just so hard to find. I get my way, then I'm gon' make you mine. I know you think that I'm gon' waste your time. Just come here closer, let me change your mind. Someone like you is just so hard to find. I get my way, then I'm gon' make you mine. I know you think that I'm gon' waste your time. Just come here closer, let me change your mind. Let me change your mind. James. Wait a second, coupe the color graham crackers. Let me drive to where Sandy and Kofax. When you wear your deal, you know this shit be so classy. Kiss me like you miss me, oh this shit be so nasty. It's all I'm asking for, I'm feeling fantastic. Platinum cookies in the back, rolling up, snacking. Really stacking and I love it, ain't no going backwards. Be going up, floors up, penthouse access is just better when they can't get in. It's a vibe if you bring your friends. What it is, you know what I'm with. We done spent the rent on the fit, bands on the wrist. You can smell the pressure through the vents. You impressed, I ain't pressing you about it, but you the shit, you the. It's what it is, I'm with you until you switch like the barges. We in it often, shit, I'm all in. Till you change your mind on me, shit. Someone like you is just so hard to find. I get my way, then I'm gon' make you mine, mine. I know you think that I'm gon' waste your time. Just come here closer, let me change your mind. Someone like you is just so hard to find. I get my way, then I'm gon' make you mine, mine. I know you think that I'm gon' waste your time. Just come here closer, let me change your mind.
Worse, okay, worse, baby, worse, okay, worse, baby, worse, I know that girls these days ain't trying to get married. They trying to take trips, go to Paris. They want bloody shoes like Carrie. I won't put a baby in your belly, but then we be very odd parents like Valley. You take me on Marie or Jerry, and I explain to Marie how that this baby's features nowhere near me. That should be scary. You don't wanna see me on TV doing the Dougie when they tell you I'm not the daddy. Why you don't believe me when we play Jasmine Sully and you tell me you need me badly? Remember when we would go overboard like who love each other more instead of just keeping tally? You from the valley, but you transferred the fan, you want the tally. Hurt me badly.
Someone like you is just so hard to find. I get my way, then I'm gon' make you mine, mine. I know you think that I'm gon' waste your time. Just come here closer, let me change your mind. Someone like you is just so hard to find. I get my way, then I'm gon' make you mine, mine. I know you think that I'm gon' waste your time. Just come here closer, let me change your mind. Let me change your mind. Hey, hey,
Fire, bro. Fire.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's the one right there.
Definitely heard the other one yet. You would like every one of these legends. Like I said, every
yeah, you gonna like every one of these joints, bro.
No, I'm serious. If you dig, that's what I thought was dope about that being the first song, bro, because that kind of like set a tone for the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I wanted because I feel like people were expecting it to just be some like rapidy rap type stuff. So I was like, I already know I could rap. You know what I'm saying? I want people to kind of see that I can do a little bit more than just rap. I put the rap tracks on there, but like, I wanted to bring like more of like a well-rounded kind of track where like, if you don't like this one, you definitely gonna like this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's a good marketing tool too.
He was singing on the back too. That was him singing behind him rapping. That was him singing on there too with another backup vocalist. Yeah, that was him singing too in the back.
That was a dope wave. I mean, like, can I ask, like, do you have any like influences for your music or for like the sound that you go for? Because like for me, that was like dope. I'm familiar with like the DMV area music specifically, but like, you know, you get a bit of a Golding vibe, a little bit like Masego kind of vibe or whatever. Like I was wondering like where you might get some of your musical influences from.
Honestly, the past like 2 years, I would say my influences kind of shifted into more like funk groove related. Like I heard somebody say something about the internet on here earlier.
Yeah.
Like I've been heavy into it in the past like 2 years. I don't know. I used to just strictly rap, but then I kind of like went into like an Anderson .Paak knowledge type situation.
Mm.
Mac Miller, you know how Mac Miller kind of like shifted into like a groove pocket for a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like it's so much more to explore. Like when you already know you can rap, it's like I can rap on this too. You know what I mean? So it's like you kind of just can get fancy with it in a sense. You know what I mean?
So, have you put out previous projects? Because it sounds like you're like seasoned on this. You know what I mean? Like you could tell when people have been making music for a while.
Yeah, actually, I only been rapping for like 2 years. But the first project I did in 2018, it was a mixture, but it was predominantly rap. You know what I'm saying? So like, I dropped a single, and then I dropped what was it? I think 4 singles, and then I dropped this joint. So yeah, I've been around music, but I never started making music until 2 years ago, like 2018.
Dope.
What was that record called?
That was called Change Your Mind.
Change Your Mind. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to hear
That's the first one on the EP, legend.
Yeah, I was impressed with the whole EP. Like ran into EP a couple nights ago or a few nights ago, and that joint was just like running straight through. I didn't even have to think about skipping that joint. So I just salute to you, your music and everything, bro. You're doing it the right way.
Appreciate it, bro.
So which record y'all want to play next?
Flowers, and then we probably call it a day so everybody else can go. Flowers. I think y'all gonna like that, John.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
Flowers is like a 2-part song, so it's
Yeah, this was the perfect way to wrap this whole thing up, G. You know what I mean?
All right, Flowers it is.
This is what you coming out with?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Man, yeah, you got it.
You gotta hear the full EP though.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
I gotta listen to that.
Make sure you put the information for the EP in the chat. You know what I mean?
Because that just dropped last week, 2 weeks ago?
This past Friday.
Past Friday, right? Okay.
Yeah, and it's doing numbers, but I seen Legend face, bro. Yo, I was literally watching. I was like, I know somebody's face is gonna change that transition. And then as soon as that transition hit, I seen Legend. He caught on fire for a split second. I said, yeah.
Yeah, that was fire.
Dope. All right, well, cool. So how do everybody get in contact with you for drops, for interviews, all of that type of stuff? How do we make that happen?
So across the platforms is at Real Paris Price. I just changed it.
You know what? Type it in the
Twitter, Instagram. I just put it in the chat.
Okay, awesome. Word.
How the hell do you chat? Oh, I just sent the link in there too for the EP. I'm tweaking. Hold on, I sent that to one person. Hold on, everyone.
Yeah, how do you send it to?
You have to hit like send to and then everyone.
Yeah, just make sure it's the everyone thing on there.
Feel like a grandpa in this joint. My bad.
Nah, it's all good. Don't trip. We just.
I appreciate y'all though, Raymond, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that took their time out, to make this stuff like this. It's a dope platform, for artists and stuff like that. So I definitely want to appreciate every single one of y'all DJs on here.
All love.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Thank you for making time to come on. Definitely gonna support you, and that's what it is, man.
Are you guys pushing any particular single off that? Like you got a DJ pack put together for any particular one?
We were gonna go with Change Your Mind, like for just in regards to like playlists. But I don't know, each song has a different kind of aim we're trying to do. You know what I mean? Like one song we're gonna like Change Your Mind, we're really gonna do a good visual for that one. And then we're gonna do visuals for all of them at a point, but we're gonna try to like really emphasize on Change Your Mind. And then Flowers, of course. But Flowers is gonna be like a 2-part video. So because the song shifts. So yeah, I don't know. We got plans for each song. No Games, I'm supposed to be shooting a video with Keon in like January. And then at the same time, I'm gonna do the one with Kembe when I'm out there.
Shout out to Joe Weiss, DJ Joe Weiss. I think he's on here. He's in the DMV also, on KYS. So make sure y'all all connect.
Yeah, for sure. Who was that you said?
Yo,
what's good? What's good?
Oh my God. Yeah. So I like the music too, bro. I'm definitely about to put my info in the chat and we'll link up.
All right. Yeah, just hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, or whatever, and we can connect. For sure.
All right.
Word. All right.
Veterans Day for any veterans in here. I see a flag on who's that? Yeah.
Big up to all the veterans for real.
So I gotta ask, Paris, I don't know if you can fully say something, but being that you're fucking all the region in Kembe, like, is there some TDE talk or what?
Nah.
Come on.
Nah, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I know them, but like it's not like it's nothing to talk about yet.
All right.
But I know them. Yeah. I
mean, that's definitely a good look out here on the West, though. Like I said, between Reason, like I said, Keon been working hard for these past couple of years. That's so like when Tycoon sent me what it was and I started looking at who was on there, I was like, okay, this is dope. You know what I mean? So no, but I mean, it's definitely a good look tapping in with the West, but even furthermore, like I've been keeping my eye on what's going on with DMV Cats too. I mean, a lot of good shit coming out of there, man. A lot of good shit.
Yeah, definitely. We got a lot of artists. It's actually funny you said I was in a Clubhouse meeting and there was like a bunch of DMV like artists, managers, just people just in music. And it was like, man, we got a lot of people that like, I don't know. I think a lot of people don't rep it as hard as they used to, but there's a lot of artists from the DMV, like even like currently on right now. So
right.
Yeah, we making some noise.
Dope.
It's dope to see how y'all sound evolved also, man. From when I first came across like a lot of music, a lot of it was go-go bass, like UCB, Backyard Band, everything. But to see like GoLink, then Wale, GoLink, etc., and like Brent Fires especially right now, y'all burning shit up. So just keep it up, man. It's dope to see the sound that y'all are crafting and kind of like making a signature.
Yeah, definitely. And YB on Corday too. Well, Corday,
Corday, yeah.
Ari Lennox. We got a little roster.
That was that. There was like a collector that dropped not too long ago too, right? That Still Religion or some shit like that.
Oh, you talking about Spillage Village?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they're Atlanta based.
Are they? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's like Jid and the Earth Ring. Yeah. Yeah, man.
All right, fam. Well, thank you for your time, G. Like I said, you Tycoon, man, you guys keep working. We'll be in touch some more. I definitely want to get together on some other features as well, but definitely wanted to bring you to the platform here, man. Like I said, Digiwaxx, figure out whatever DJ packs we can get together so we can get to them. And shit, you know what I mean? Put us on the roster. We with you.
Let's go. I'm gonna play a record and then we're gonna get into the next artist. Shout out to Mills. I see you. Milly, my bad. Cool. New Kofi Black, just playing some joints. Word up, we're gonna move it, keep it moving. Earl,
that was a dope track.
You like
that? Was a dope track, by the way. It got that legendary Black Panther 2 Coming to America 2 feel. Like it feels powerful.
Yeah, big movie score vibes right there.
Facts.
Word up. All right, well, Earl, we're gonna move it over to you and get into the next artist. There's some dope talent today, so let's do it.
Absolutely. What's going on, everybody? Just wanted to bring my man Millyz up here. Just super talented artist. Been rocking with him for a few years, bars after bars after bars, and just like an OD solid individual. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, without further ado, I'd rather let him speak for himself. Millyz, what's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Hey, man. Welcome, man. Welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. It's good to be here. I've known about Digiwaxx for a long time, so stoked to be on the conference call with all of y'all, and especially just to see the DJ community like still booming and vibrant through the worst possible time to be a DJ. You know what I mean? I respect it a lot, and I think about DJs a lot during this time. You know what I mean? Because shit, they stopped me from touring, but I know y'all got stopped from so much other shit. So I definitely respect the, resilience and just the love for the culture to keep booming.
Salute to that, man. So yeah, man, let's get into it, man. What's your background? What's the story? How'd you get into this music thing?
So I'm from Cambridge, Massachusetts. It's right next to Boston. I was rapping in the Boston music scene for like a long time. I'm kind of like a veteran on that scene out there. I hit my glass ceiling around probably 2013. I did like the summer jams and whatever you could do in Boston. I moved to New York where my manager Set Free. the guy who created the N1 mixtape. And
Free, shout out to Set Free, bro. That's what's up. I didn't know you was down with Set Free. That's an old homie right there. So
yeah.
That's a super pass. That's what's up.
Yeah. That's what's up. So so Set Free basically like found me in Boston and was like, yo, bro, you gotta, I had some things going on, and he was like, yo, you gotta come to New York, try to change your life and really produce music at a higher level. You know what I mean? Just focus on being an artist. So I came out there. I linked with Jada around like 2015, and then we went into a business partnership in like 2018. So, I'm signed to Jada and I'm with Set Free, and I just been dropping music ever since, and the buzz has just been going up, on the incline slowly but surely.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. So, no, man, we got a couple of joints here. I think we're gonna start it off with this record called Himalayas.
Yeah. So that was the first single I let off of my the project I just dropped or whatever. And I knew it was something that would catch the people's attention. Like, it got all over academics and all the blog pages because I had Shadi. Shadi was my man who was, who got sent to the feds or whatever. Shadi called me, and all the media picked that up. But I knew the video would create a stir. It was in my neighborhood, and we had a big ass snake in a Rolls Royce. Everybody out there, it was hard. So that splashed off. But it's just a hard record. That's how I wanted to lead.
Word. All right, let's get into that first, and then we'll come back.
No doubt.
Boss. Straight.
That shit's hard.
Ball work. That's what that is. Word. Shout out to the Bean. Shout out to everybody who comes out there. How was the transition
to New York?
Yeah.
It took a while, just building my network, but it was love for the most part. I had so much baggage in Boston and so many problems and shit. Like, it was kind of freeing to move to New York and be able to not have as much smoke as I had and just things of that nature and move around like that. So it freed me as an artist more,
Dope.
Y'all got to check out that visual too. The visual really brings that song to life,
Damn, okay. We play, okay. Now we know. As far as the first time you heard your record on the radio, where was you at when you first heard it, pop off?
Yeah, I was 16, and I did an intro for Chubby Chub. When I was in school, I did an intro for Chubby Chub, and Chub played it I think he played it for like 82 days in a row. It was something I counted it, but it was to the Bone Crusher beat.
Oh, crazy, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, so that was the first time. And then I had a record in 2017 called Lessons that cracked Mix Show at it was on Mix Show at Jamie 945 in Boston. CT, Cosmic Cat was going crazy, Enough was going crazy. So that was the first time I really got radio love. But
Dope. All right, let's play this next joint, and then we will talk about how you met Jada and how did that all come together, because that's ill too.
Word.
All right, hold on.
I don't even know what the next joint's gonna be, but
yeah, that's what we call Write Your Life. Dope. And that record is called NLS?
RLS, real life shit, yeah.
Real life shit. Dope.
So I do the melodies and I do the bars, but that was a big record for me too, off the tape. Like that actually, I didn't even know that kind of almost surpassed all of my songs and views. I think it's about to hit 1 million on Spotify.
Dope.
It was the time to drop it. People going through real life shit.
Nah, no doubt about it. Who produced that?
That's my man Ray Beats. He's a 16-year-old kid from Albania. He lives out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, crazy. And how did that happen? How'd you connect with him?
Just the internet. He would send me beats, and he sent that. I was like, oh my God.
Crazy. The world's so crazy. All right, so let's talk about came to New York, started getting in bar work, and then you met Jada. How did you connect with Jada? How did that whole story come to happen?
Essentially, I did a feature with him. I paid him for a feature. And then I was just I was following up. I'm big on like following up on things. And so like every time I would see him have like a club appearance at like Starlets or wherever it was, I would just pop up. And just keep being my face scene. And then I got introduced to Ice Pick J, and Ice Pick J, his man Ignatius, who passed on. He was really feeling my music, and he brought it to Kiss like, yo, we should put this together and do it on a real level.
Wow, that's dope. That's dope. No, that's good, man. I would like to hear the success stories, or like, you know, what did you have to do to get to that level? Because, you know, like you said, you came from Boston, and
oh yeah. So
pull yourself up. You know, how did that? You know, that's good stuff.
Like essentially, I put in all the footwork in Boston that you could really put in, and then I just started doing it in New York. Like I went to Flex. I did the BET Cypher in 2016. So I got in there with no PR, no management, really, no label. Like I got in there through I knew a cameraman, and he was filming the Cypher, and he told me in 2014, yo, come pull up and maybe they'll let you in. Maybe they'll let you rap. They didn't let me in 2014, 2015. I did the same thing. 2016, I was still standing around waiting, hoping that I could get a chance to rap, that somebody wouldn't come. And somebody didn't show up. And Jesse Collins let me, he told me to rap right there in front of everybody, and he chose me or whatever. So I ended up leading off the BET Cypher in 2016. And like Charlemagne and Envy said I had like the best verse, you know? So it was a super blessing. But yeah, I put in all of that work, like just grinding, bro, you know, as hard as I can. Like I started young, passing out CDs, doing whatever, man. You know what I mean?
Humbleness, that's what's up, man.
Yeah. Stay ready. Get ready, you know what I'm saying? That could have been your shot, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You got to stay ready. And that was one of the first. That's before that was even before Eminem did his like rap about Donald Trump and all of that. But I went crazy on a lot of social topics on that off rip, and I think that's why they like let me lead it off like that. But yeah, that was kind of like a legendary verse. But yeah, I got a question for y'all. Where's everybody from on this call?
Cali up in here.
Cali, I could tell the accent already.
No, ATL in a piece.
ATL.
Yes,
I was just out there.
Word up. We working out here, baby.
Yeah, Atlanta got to cure the COVID.
Yeah, Atlanta's crazy. I was in.
It's called herd immunity.
Yeah, I was in the lore.
Hey,
Northern Cali.
That's where it's at this point.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, you got New York in here, you got Cali in here, you got Toronto, I think Canada up in here.
That's dope.
Lux, where you at?
Dallas, Texas, man.
Dallas.
In the building. 9-5 is in Connecticut. Cino, DJ Cino, where you at? He must got us on mute. Vaughn Max in Brooklyn.
We got the whole nation on here.
Different places for sure. All right, cool. Well, listen, let's get into the next joint.
What up, CL? I'm out here in New York. You know me.
Oh, Cino, what's up, yo?
Yo, what's goody?
Chilling.
You know, I got some heat for you, man.
Well, yo, Millyz, he wanted the roll call. He wanted to check in. So
no doubt. Shout outs to Millyz. Yo, that last song was hot, man.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, love is love.
Love, definitely.
Okay, let's get into this new joint, Heightened Senses, Jim Jones. You want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, essentially, when I heard it, I already had the record, but the beat sounded kind of like a Heat Maker's beat, like the type of drums that you know, it had that kind of Dipset aesthetic to it, but new age joint. And I was like, yo, we got to get Jones. I had the relationship, so he jumped on it. We just shot the video in Harlem. I heard somebody say they from Dallas on this joint. I had Asian Doll out there in the video. So yeah, that visual was crazy. It got like 250,000 views in a week or something. So that's going up. But this is one of my favorite songs on the project.
Okay, dope. You know, I feel like when you said that, I want to play the video. So let me pull that up real quick. Give me 1 second, because I think that's a good look.
Yo, also, Millyz, tell us about Blanco 3, man. How's it been performing? How's it looking for you?
Oh, nah, it's been great. Like you know, throughout the pandemic, honestly, it's my best received project, and it's crazy because I can't tour it. I can't do a lot of, you know, the normal things we would do, but it's been received really well. It's a lot of pain music on there, like that last joint we played. It sounds like 2020 for the most part, the shit we going through.
For sure.
Dope. All right, let's get into this right here, and then we come right back. I like that. Yo, video is crazy. It's clean.
That's nice.
That's fire.
Appreciate that, y'all. Appreciate that.
Great job. Great job.
That's tight.
Yeah, salute.
You got a project out right now? Oh, hold on.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. This is my computer.
Oh, DJ.
Slow this down. Hold on. My bad. I was like, what the fuck is that? Anyway.
Come on, DJ.
Hey, the YouTube DJ's here. No, that's
good.
So you got a project out right now, the album or what you got out?
Yeah. You know, it's an album, but I guess you could call it whatever, project, mixtape. Okay. But yeah, Blanco 3 and it's a lot of records like that. Like that's the basic, you know, sound on it. Himalayas was a little different because I just wanted to catch people's attention like that. But it's there's a lot of sonically, you know, it sounds like that. A lot of the project.
Dope. All right, I'm gonna open up for the floor. Anybody got anything you want to say? Any comments? Any questions? This is the time.
I'm just saying, much respect to get Jim on the record because that fool don't work with just everybody. You know what I mean? So, much respect, man. But we gonna make something happen, man. Like I said, I was just tapping in with Earl. So, super dope, though, G. Super dope.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I'm gonna check you in Cali as soon as I'm, you know what I mean, back touring. All y'all for real.
Love your sound, man. Keep it up.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate that.
Yeah, keep up the dope music, man. Hip hop.
Right, heavy with the bars, man. Definitely got it, man.
Yeah.
You got it.
Nice.
Also, he got a million. He ain't gonna talk about it like that, but he got a million ill freestyles. YouTube, Hot 97, Shade 45.
Yeah, I seen those.
You know what I'm saying? It's bars first and songs and all that other shit. But I mean, I definitely suggest checking out the freestyles outside of like the Blanco projects.
Yeah. Facts.
Hey, so you technically moving independent too?
Yeah, yep.
Okay, word.
Super.
How do people get drops from you?
Shit, just easy. I send it to, you know, yeah, whatever anybody needs on this call, I get it done today.
Drop on you want to via email? Because if so, put your email in the chat real quick, and then you know, Cash can just get on it.
All right. How I do that?
The chat over here on the bottom, or Earl, better yet, you know, man. If you want to put it down,
I'll throw it in there. I'll throw it in the chat right now.
Okay, bet. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Yo, thank you for coming on. So
thank y'all, man. Thank y'all.
Yeah, man. Keep up the good work. We'll definitely keep doing stuff, and we'll reach out to do some other stuff with Digiwaxx, and get that.
You put all the social media on here.
Yeah, so I'm just
Earl gonna do it.
At Millyz. I don't know how to write on this thing. I was looking at y'all writing. I'm like, I can't figure it out.
That's it right there. At MILLYZ.
Yep. Yeah, that's on everything. Yep. Gram, Twitter, Facebook.
Word. All right,
Yes,
cool.
sir.
So we're gonna keep it going. Play a couple records and then we'll get on to the next artist that's coming on in a second.
Real quick. Yo, Millyz, should I throw up cakes or Caesar drink?
Either one.
All right, I'll do them both.
All right. Salute, y'all. Have a great day.
You too. Keep working.
Appreciate you, bro.
That was fire.
Shout out to Static Selector. Static Selector featuring Nas, Joey Badass, and Gary Clark Jr. The record's called Keep It Moving. Just dropped maybe last week. I felt like it went under the radar.
Yeah, that was big shit.
Production too. Oh my god.
You know, that sounded a little weird. See, it didn't sound like it came through like the other stuff that you be playing.
Really?
Yeah, it sounded like it was kind of just getting played in the background or something. Like it didn't hit like it.
You know what? All right, let me do this. Let me do it again.
You know what I tripped on too? See, you know, because you got it streaming on YouTube. when we was doing charades, like YouTube flagged it, and it stopped the stream for a second.
Really, for Cherae?
Yeah. But then it played like Millyz fine, and that was the first time I seen that go with any artist.
Man, she got like the fucking lieutenants with her.
She got
because of the samples or something.
She got the watermark on the shit. I don't know.
Yeah, she shut you guys down. What's going on?
Right, the Brandy sample.
That's what I was
maybe,
thinking.
huh?
Like, it's because of the samples.
Yeah.
Could be. I don't know. That's crazy. But yeah. Shout out to Static for that. I'm gonna play a couple more joints, waiting on the next artist to jump on. Give me 1 second. Pull this up. And here we.
Yeah, that sound weird, G.
Tell me how this sounds.
Nicki be killing them features, man. I'm sorry.
She's so underrated, man. I don't understand how they be trying to disrespect Nicki. I don't understand it.
Right, they be trying to make it seem like all these other new, and no disrespect, because there are some sweet ones out there, but Nicki still holds that crown, man. She came out with the bars, came out with the fire features. Like, put some respect on her name, man. Look.
Yep.
For real.
Like, for real,
I think she just catch a lot of flack because she get love from the pop side, but when you put her on some rap shit, she still fucking just murders her.
I mean, but
bars,
that's the move. Kendrick Lamar doing it and nobody's not saying nothing. He didn't.
That's because that's also, you also got to keep in mind she got a whole bunch of miscellaneous bullshit going on in her life with Safari and her brother and all that other shit. So folk keep trying to mix that with her music. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so they use that to try to shame her and turn away from her music as well. At least a lot of folk I know do that shit.
But they don't be doing that with Cardi B, and she be having a whole bunch of BS going on too.
This is true, but she ain't with pedophiles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she deals with Mary J. Blige level bullshit.
Right, your family's. I mean,
does you know?
I get you, but I'm just telling you. That's the side of like a lot of people that I see. And I'm like, yo, man, the artistry is the artistry. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about fucking old boy, you know what I'm saying? We talk about damn R. Kelly, we talk about all these other folk, and we should be able to separate the two. But the average person, if they want to hold a grudge against you, or if they didn't really like you to begin with, they're going to use anything to try to attack you even more. You feel what I'm saying?
I think one part of that though is that, personal things are personal things, and we could attribute whatever kind of emotions that we like to that joint. But when you compare it to somebody like, I'm not part of any hive or any of that, but when you compare it even to somebody like Cardi, right? Like, I could listen to most of Cardi's music and not have to rush to turn it off. Like, I feel like Nicki's a lot of times goes between like songs like this and then songs that people really just vogue to. So I don't think it's so easy to like catch a vibe letting her shit run like that.
You saying she goes from one extreme to the other?
I'm saying like it's a lot of like super Vogue music and super, you know what I'm saying? Like, like lifestyle music that is cherished by like maybe a different demographic than like, the casual, typical like rap fan. So I think that stands in the way of a lot too. You know what I'm saying? And some of the joints aren't, I don't know, like the most listenable, but y'all DJs.
But she do have a crazy fan base. Like, she has the gay community, just like Beyonce does. She has a hip hop community. She got like so you're pleasing different crowds. And as fans, you got to respect that. As DJs, what you got to respect that, because she's not just bar Nicki. The Nicki that came out who was rapping on the steps, she's not that anymore. She's a superstar.
No,
you know what I'm saying? And so, just like Chris Brown had a period of going through so much stuff, going to jail. Of course, you already know the stuff with Reed. Like, there was so much stuff that just kept coming out where the cops was pulling them back the crib, helicopters and stuff. Like, it was just crazy, but he kept putting that music out and he kept doing his thing, and people still respect his name. You know what I'm saying? They still, they put that title on him as still being one of the best, being the king, being the best who's alive.
Right.
And his realm, and he does pop, he does hip hop, he'll go EDM, house, whatever.
Right.
And he started off R&B. That's what he started.
And part of that though, part of that is like I'm friends with a lot of like black feminists, which I use that word very loosely. But like a lot of them use that against us. They're like, you know, what's old girl name that did the joint for Trump a few years back?
Omarosa.
No, the singer.
Chrisette Michelle.
Chrisette Michelle. And they're like, why hasn't Chrisette Michelle been able to bounce back? Whereas we already know the next Lil Wayne album to drop, niggas go flock to it. And I tried to use, or a Kanye. And I tried to say, I mean, come on, man. Chrisette Michelle's past catalog does not compare to anything Kanye's done. So you can't really truly make that comparison. I also go into saying, where has Chrisette Michelle's music been? Like, what has she put out since then to try to fight that? But again, it kind of caters to that, this Nicki situation of Nicki's been dealing with certain shit. And like my man said, you can't control what other people do that are around you. If if your brother does some bullshit and you go to your brother's aid, is it you standing by family, or is it you condoning what they're doing? And a lot of those women that were Nicki fans are turning their backs on her. And then it's like he said, like, you know, the pop side of things is drowning out the rap side of things. So people don't really know where to fall and where to stand for. Like, I'm with you. Nicki ain't falling off, you know, skill set wise. It's just a matter of all the other shit.
Because she's a woman in hip hop, because we don't do this for Drake and a lot of
that's exactly what it is.
Does.
Well, no, I think there's one part that you might be missing in that, Bionic, and that's the part of music being so emotionally linked. You know what I'm saying? When you think of music, oftentimes it's like a timestamp to like old memories, some nostalgic shit, or it can make you think about good times. When you listen to an artist and they have certain things in their past and their history that are so offensive to maybe you or other people, a lot of times it's not easy to detach the emotions from what you're actually listening to. Like, you have the ear to do it. Plenty of us have the ear to do so, but most consumers and most listeners, I don't think do. And I think that that's a big part that like steps in that. Like, it's the emotion of music and what you think about outside of that song. And when you have those kind of related things that are like attached to it, it's kind of hard to just like listen to the music and let everything else rock.
Oh no, I agree with you. Like, you know, and but that's, you know, that was just me hitting legend with why Nicki's name ain't busting in these streets like it used to. You know what I'm saying? It's because of all of that.
Ross is still busting in. I mean, every artist has something. When he did that remix to he didn't even know it. He made that roofing line. I mean, of course, that deal with Reebok starts slipping, but he was still able to come back and still do what he's doing now. And still, his name still reigns. Like, it's
no,
just,
you're right. But like I said, talking to the feminists, they're like, that's because they're dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I really can't dispute it. I want to. As a guy, I want to be able to dispute that shit, but I really honestly can't half the time. You know
do you think we put more pressure on each other? And this is for all of y'all. When it comes to hip hop, because I heard this conversation earlier today, because your boy, what's his name, King Von, who just passed away, we put so much pressure and so much negativity on each other and within the culture to where it's also our downfall. Like, because when you look at rock, pop, they don't be dealing with half of the stuff we be dealing with. They ain't out here dying like that. But our culture, for some reason, is just, it's great, but then it has that big negative part to it that sometimes you just get irritated with, where it's like, why can't we just
get along?
We can't look at Jay and call him washed up when he say, stop doing the money phone or something like that, because he's like, look, there's more steps and there's other levels to this in which you're doing. I've been there, done that. But then we want to look at him kind of like, you washed? Like, toes not washed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that respect in that line, it's like, it's always, I don't know if I want to say it's always blurred, but it's just, I feel there's just a respect level that's not there within, you know, the golden era and just go like from 80s to 90s to the early 2000s till now. And I don't know where that disconnect is at.
I think
a disconnect.
Go ahead, bro. I think a big part of that is who's greenlighting these budgets. I think artists will make what they wanted to make if they had budgets that were available. But when you sign, when you coming from a certain situation, you're financially limited, resources, etc. Your mom's is sick, etc. All this other shit going on in your world. a lot of times they just gonna take that $25,000 check, that $100,000 check, or $500,000 check, knowing that they could be worth, 10 times as much. I think it's a big part of that are these people that are greenlighting the budgets to allow the artists to attribute the money and direct where the artwork goes.
Listen, the problem is there's no accountability. There's no hip hop, big brother, big sisterhood. Everybody's in it for themselves.
That's it.
That's the main thing.
Well, it's a mixture. I semi agree with that, but a lot of times too, there's a lot of there is a gap, right? And the gap, and I've seen it and I've talked to cats about it. There's a gap on like the old, like where the torch is being passed. Old head shit versus new head shit. Jay-Z, like if you look at Jay and you're like, okay, Jay came to pass in the 90s, right? Like he may have hit his peak mid 2000 or whenever you decide he hit his peak. But when he came in the game versus a nigga coming into the game in 2018 or 2020, and we all have to remember where we were when we were 18, 19, 20 years old. And we could sit back and say, hey, bro, you need to, sit back, think about this, listen to this, blah, blah, blah. But they're like, yo, bro, like everybody has to learn their lesson. Everybody has to live their life. And musically, it's like they have that evolution. I mean, I talked about that shit with the Busta shit. I said, yo, this ain't the Busta I wanted, but this is the Busta I needed. You know what I mean? Like, that's realistically where a lot of this shit falls.
Yeah, but
like
guess what?
Where these cats really, where their heads at. Like some other cat got killed in Dallas today, rapper. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, again, like the life that he's living and where he's coming from. And like, how do you expect him to rap on the Jay-Z level shit when he's still grinding in the street?
Wait, listen, we're gonna get back to that because we get into some deep topics and it's all love. Shout out to Conkarah who just joined in. We're gonna play a record, get into his music, and then get back to the discussion at hand. But yeah, let's get into some solutions. Word.
Lil' mama don't mess around, 'cause she done heard it all. She got no pity for him. Cold-hearted, don't respect the talk, but you still need some love. I'm here to show it to ya. Put your heart in my hands. Can't get you out of my head. If I say it, then I mean it. If you need it, if you need me, if you need me, baby, just count me in. If it's chilling at the crib or sipping on a fizz, baby, just count me in. Whatever it is, if you're going through some shit, I can be that touch when you need that sex, when you're feeling love for your feelings, girl, you can just count me in. You know what I like. If you got plans tonight, count me in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Count me in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You don't need to be by yourself. Don't need to look nowhere else. 'Cause your type is so hard to find. When you look at me with those eyes, I just get so excited. Put your heart in my hands. Can't get you out of my head. If I say it, then I mean it. If you need it, if you need me, if you need me, baby, just count me in. If it's chilling at the crib or sipping on a fizz, baby, just count me in. Whatever it is, if you're going through some, I can be that touch when you need that sex, when you're feeling love for your feelings, girl, you can just count me in. You know what I like. If you got plans tonight, count me in. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Fire. Sign me up. Street team. Let's go.
Fire. They is nasty.
Now, yeah.
Yo, what is that, CL?
That's They. The song called Count Me In.
They on the joint right here?
No, not yet. Not yet. Maybe next week.
Bruh, no, I got something for next week. We gotta talk and get offline. I got somebody I'm bringing through on Wednesdays. Got you. Pure Record. Shout out to Pure Record.
Let's switch to our next guest artist, who's yo man, this dude has made his way. Shout out to him. Record just crossed 1 billion streams. Record just crossed 1 billion. Humbly doing it. You know, don't brag, don't boast, just goes out here and kills. Shout out to Conkarah. Conkarah, where you at? Is he there? I think I seen him. I know he's there.
I see him.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay, I see you. Up there.
Yeah, man, blessings. What's going on?
Man, everything's blessed, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Sorry, I couldn't make it earlier. Still was caught up in traffic, isn't it?
That's all right. Where you at? In Kingston?
No, man, Miami.
Oh, you're chilling in Miami. All
Yeah.
right.
Can't do the lockdown thing in Kingston, you know?
Yeah, it's still rough over there, huh?
Yeah. It's heavy over there. The police check on you every night and things, so I'd rather be more free.
With the what do you call it? The 14-day quarantine.
Yeah, man, them show up at your house at like 3 o'clock in the morning with spotlight and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Well, first of all, big up to yourself for everything you've done so far. How's it feel, man?
Fantastic, bro. Fantastic. I feel good being able to represent Jamaica reggae music and dancehall in such a positive way. And of course, with the big man Shaggy, you know, doing music with him is a blessing, you know.
How was like the first time you heard the record and it started to really take off? You know, where were you at the first time you heard Banana getting played? Like, you know, where were you at?
I was in New Zealand on tour.
Wow.
Yeah, man, all the way down there, and I got a phone call from a friend, and him say, "Yo, this thing blowing up," and I never believe him, but you know, it just like that, just overnight, it just blow up one day, you know.
Yeah, man, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, congratulations. Shout out to Brian, who's on here, who's been pushing your music and just, you know,
big up Brian, man.
Big up. It's all love. So before we get into into the main single, I figured we'd play the cover you did with you and Rosie. Does that make sense?
Yeah, man. Why not? That was a big tune.
Yeah, and then I'll play a little Banana record in the movie. You know what? No. Let's just play Banana because that record just took off. I know we played it on here before a few times. We played the Banana, we played the remix, and yo, for real, everybody just needs to just give you your props for this.
Scene. I like that.
Respect, man. Respect.
I like that.
So how did you get into the music business? Like, how did you start? Like, you know, what's the story of how you fell in love with music?
Well, I mean, I've always loved music, you know, but I was on a soccer scholarship in the University of Charleston in West Virginia, and I got injured, so I couldn't really do anything. And I was walking back from one of my classes, and I heard a choir, and I decided to I'd never sang before. This was like 2005, and I said, you know, let me try out for this. And the guy told me, the conductor said I have a very good voice, and I never know to read music or anything like that, but music was just a passion. I knew that I wanted to do this, you know what I mean? So, but of course, like my father is just like, yo, you need to make sure you get your degree. So I got my degree in broadcasting, I put that aside and just focus on music from then, man. And it's just been growing over the years, you know, and I just enjoying the full ride, you know?
No question, man, no question. And obviously Banana was the biggest hit you had, but had you put out music before that?
Yeah, man. So the first, I'd say kind of song that put me on the map was Island Girl, which was on a corner shop rhythm, which had other artists like Romain Virgo, Protege, and a couple other big reggae artists. And I got some recognition in Germany and of course, Australia. And that's how I got introduced to that side of the world. So from there, I got invited to come and perform in Germany and just kind of made my way from Europe all the way down to Australia, plant the music down there and just kept the music growing over time, you know, doing reggae covers of pop songs, interpolations, making my own versions of them, and people just gravitate towards it. And that same song you're talking about, Hello with Rosie Delma, that just happened organically. They just came to me one day and said, we have this young girl that want to do a song. Would you jump on it? And we jumped on it, and I put the video up on next. Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Drake, World Star, everybody was posting about the Kardashians, and kind of just gave the growth of followers, you know, slowly but surely keep picking up and introducing my music through these covers.
Dope. All right, well, speaking of that, let's get into this one. Hold on, let me see if I can get it to play. Sort of bugging out. Let me see. Can y'all see that or no? I should be able to see it. All right. Nice.
My respect.
Yeah, man. Where did you guys shoot that at? What island is that?
So this is a small island above Australia called Solomon Islands.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man, and it's crazy, bro, because like in Jamaica, a lot of our patois or you know, dialect is a lot like theirs, and you can see the influence of like Spanish and all them things, because we'll say picnic in Jamaica for kid, and then over there is pickaninny. So it was an interesting vibe still, you know.
Wow, awesome, man. Before I play the next record, does anybody want to say what's up?
Yeah, man. That record, that Hello joint. So y'all know how I am about cover records, man. And I'm always like, yo, if you do a cover, you need to take it left from where the original record is. And I happened to stumble across that joint a while ago, going down a YouTube rabbit hole, and I started shooting that link to everybody, bro. Like, yo, this joint right here crazy, like straight up. Because like I said, I don't do covers. So I was shooting that joint, and so to see you on here and still doing your thing, man, you know what I'm saying? I thank you, you know what I mean? And keep up the good work, bro, because that shit hot as fuck.
No, man, respect, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Dope. Anybody else?
So CL, hold on. This billion streams thing, that's his total, or that's one record?
One record.
One record won 1 billion streams on what platform?
On all of them combined, man. The shit's a runaway hit. Smash.
TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, you name it.
Wow, that's beautiful. That ASCAP check gonna look nice in 2 months.
Killing in Miami. He got the background, you know. He look like even rain over there, man.
No, man, at the label.
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Hey, respect. Big love. That's beautiful.
So obviously you've been on some global tours, which is awesome. What's the landscape now? I mean, obviously COVID's shutting a lot of stuff down, but are you still able to do shows in certain cities or countries, or?
No, that's lockdown. I mean, when the first COVID thing hit, I was in Costa Rica, and I decided I was gonna go back home to my family. I don't really spend much time with them, you know, but I have to tell you, man, that was one of the best decisions for me to make and think, because I'm always on tour, always on the go. And this was a time for me to really reflect on myself and what was really important to me, which is my family, you know. And those 5 months, man, it was amazing. But, you know, of course, we have to keep making music. So, you know, I come back up here to Miami now to get the inspiration going and creativity out, you know. But I'm looking to go back there again soon.
Yeah, that's real. It's been tough for everybody, but I like what you said. You put it into the music, so we should be expecting some more hits from you soon.
Yeah, man, always, man. Trust me. I have a whole heap of stuff going on, man. I'm really excited about it.
I'm going to call this the official soundtrack of the new Red Stripe campaign. Even though it's not yet, Brian, we're trying to will that to reality.
Hey, speak that into existence, man. I like that.
Exactly. But talk to us about Everybody Switch Fati Fati. What's the record about? Where the inspiration come from to make the record? And then we're gonna get into it.
Well, yeah, man, this is really the first time that I've ever worked with like this whole record label thing and whatever. So I have people coming and pitching all these songs to me. And I remember the song Fati Fati from Million Styles in Europe, and that was a song that did like that bust him career. So I'm like, all right, so that's a hit song already, that's guaranteed. And then you have Nadine Sutherland and Terra Fabulous Action. And I heard the both of them in the song, and I say, this is, for me, it's like a no-brainer, you know what I mean? And the lyrics are catchy. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's up for the world to decide if they like the music or not. I'm just here to put it out with good vibes and, you know. So the song really, the concept behind it is just, you know, about showing appreciation to women. And of course, want the girl them to dance and things. So, I mean, it's just a happy song, good vibes. And I mean, it's still in the early stages and things, but I love the song, man. And I think it has great potential, you know.
Yeah. All right, with no further ado, everybody switch. Fati Fati from Conkarah.
That's that Mocha Fest vibes. Yeah, you know about that.
Nah, man, moving and grooving. Sound like another smash. Moving down the right path with the music and stuff. Again, this is Conkarah. Big up to yourself for everything that you're doing. You know, taking yourself from an independent artist, now doing partnerships with labels and moving and grooving and into 2021 with energy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. For sure.
Great. I'm happy you stopped by and you know, you were able to make an appearance. I know you're moving and doing your thing.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Before you get off, I just want to open up the room again for anybody that's want to say anything, if they want to get any comments. If you have any comments, if you you know, if you have any questions, please feel free.
I'll just quickly jump in and just let everybody know that there's a couple of remixes out there for the Everybody Switch record also. There's a Massive B remix that Bobby Condors did. So that's available also. It's got a little bit more of a dancehall vibe to it. Maybe like slightly less poppy than this version that you just heard, which is the main version.
Okay.
What part of Jamaica you say you're from again?
For me, Kingston.
Have you ever worked with Nikki B before? Or do you know who Nikki B is?
Yeah, man, and he writes, right?
Yeah,
he writes. Yeah, man, I know Nikki B, man. Okay, man, he's a good writer and singer.
Yeah.
And his father is Mikey Benny, not true?
You know what? I think that's right. Because we had him on the call. We had him on here maybe 2 months ago or so.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. But yeah, you know, it's all love. So we'll be putting this up. I think we already put this up on Digiwaxx for sure.
Yeah, we blasted out like 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah, so we'll resend it out, and I definitely want to play that. I'll get that remix up on here too, and we'll play that as well. Drops, any drops, interview requests. Oh, I got the somebody's real loud. Cut that off. That sounds crazy. And drops, interview requests, all that stuff. I guess Brian, you'll be the man for that.
Yeah, you can hit me for drops, dub plates, interview requests, whatever you need.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yo, was the sound messed up?
Yeah, it seems like when you come back from a video, you got to do something to adjust it, because that's the second time it happened, and it happened the same way last time.
Oh, wow. Damn it, B.
Yo, one time for DJ Spin Bad, rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace to DJ Spin Bad. I heard about that today. Spin Bad was he's one of the first DJs that was on Power 105 when it first started. He was one of the few first DJs that was Power 105 when it started. He was a part of it. He was a turntablist and a club DJ, which is like most of the time they don't mix. But he did all of that.
Word, man.
Rough 2020, man. Everybody stay positive out here. Try to stay away from the streets. I know I'm a victim of going out, you know, but I got to chill out. Everybody has to chill out. It's enough. You know what I mean? I want everybody to feel better. And I just saw a report, 140,000 new corona cases today alone. So we're heading into a lockdown again here. You know, my best advice is to try to build a system for yourself that at least can maintain you while we go through this whatever we're going through, man. You know what I mean? And let's pray that these vaccines are real and they're not some old get rich quick shit on people. And that's all I can say about it. I know, Conkarah, we done dragged you into a real moments.
No, not wrong.
Yeah, because it's crazy. Jamaica too. I'm supposed to go there for a wedding, and I'm just like, I've been on the fence, man. I'm like, damn. I go to JA, and then boom, here I am, stuck in paradise.
Well, no, I mean, I don't think they're as harsh on tourists as they are with the locals, you know, because a lot of people that I know have gone down there and they're not quarantining and they're just, you know, rocking out. So,
yeah,
but I guess a personal choice, you know.
Yeah. Well, you could thank Elephant Man for that.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that video.
All good. All right, my brother. Well, feel free to stay on. Thank you for making the time again, and we wish you the best of luck. We'll be supporting you, and stay positive, man.
No, man, give thanks. Guys, big up on yourself, man. I appreciate the opportunity. All right, have a blessed day.
You too, Saya. Respect.
All right, man. Blessings. Big up yourself in the brand.
Bless up every time, Conkarah. Peace.
Manners. Blessings. All right, guys. One love.
Yeah, we're gonna flip to some Christmas stuff right now. Don't get mad at me, but I thought, you know, there was something there.
If it ain't Mariah
I'll
Carey,
log
I
out
don't want to
then.
hear it.
I'm logging out then. Holla back.
Oh wow!
You know you're gonna do a Christmas song. Stop it.
Hey man,
Christmas
I hate Christmas music until
You would
after
make the
Thanksgiving,
perfect
bro.
You're gonna make a
Christmas
good
song.
Christmas song. Stop it.
You're gonna make a good
Christmas
Christmas
song.
song. It's gonna do well. Lifetime movies.
I'm shocked you ain't did a Christmas album. I promise.
Exactly.
Bruh, on the cool, like, no, I'm one of them people like respect Thanksgiving. I'm a respect Thanksgiving dude. So
You're gonna make a Christmas song.
Wait a minute.
nah,
Christmas
fuck that.
song, I
I'm gonna make a
promise you.
Thanksgiving song.
Millions and millions of streams off of that.
Niggas say
I'm
we
gonna make a
skipping
Thanksgiving
Christmas.
song, bro. Fuck that shit.
All right, you got about a week or two. You better get on it then.
Yeah.
For next year.
Put the holiday song out.
Hey.
Hit 'em with that smooth eggnog joint.
DJ eggnog.
Coke Babies, the eggnog edition. Eggnog
Tell me
remix.
what y'all think about this.
With a sugar cookie on the side.
Despite Bionic's personal choices and opinions.
Yo, CL, you went mute, bro.
What happens, yeah?
Oh, man.
There we go.
Let me start all over.
Leave that spicy eggnog alone. CL.
I didn't do it.
Spicy eggnog. Leave the
It's not
spicy
my fault.
eggnog alone.
Got to put down. By the way, man, y'all are the worst, boy. Y'all be good.
It's not my fault.
Yeah,
I
you
ain't
be
do
hitting
it.
us with that Pootie Tang edition.
Hey, DJ.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
I fucking hate
Stupid.
y'all, man. That shit was jamming, but I'm not.
Yo, I
playing
like that.
shit.
Yo,
I'm
send
not
me that
playing
link.
shit till November 27th, though.
Listen, I don't make
That
my,
shit was jamming.
They got a lot of new. Yo, it's about.
I got the sugar cookies in the oven right now. You know what I'm saying? Got the eggnog.
Look, I ain't gonna hate. That shit was jamming. So
I'm putting the tree up.
on November 27th.
Cino, keep it real. Was it jamming?
You know it was jam. I'm waiting for you to play Nat King Cole next.
Yeah. Yo, did you see?
You're gonna make a
Christmas
song.
album Atlantic dropped?
No, wait. Who dropped the Christmas album?
Atlantic put one out with like Ty Dolla, Trey Songz, Giannis, PJ. Like it's actually super good. Like Pink Sweats is on there.
Wow.
Hold on. So is this like get the draws, get the Christmas socks type of?
Kind of, sort of, because some of them was like I forgot. I think the song was by Ayana. She got the one like I'm waiting to be bad, so I don't get no presents. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's for the parents. That's for the parents.
But it's fire though. It's a good ass fucking R&B Christmas album.
Drop the link, CL. Drop the link, man.
CL Legend Earl. I'm going to send it to all three of y'all. I just got to go through my iTunes, like I said in the chat. I got a whole New Orleans bounce album that was remade of classic Christmas songs. So if you want,
I'm waiting for a top and screw.
But I'll make sure one of y'all. I'll make sure all of y'all will get it by next week.
Yeah, but who was that artist? Who was that artist just now?
That was Jack Ross.
Oh, that's good.
What's the story on him?
He's on Universal. Republic, but I don't really know the story. I mean, literally, he got this Christmas song, and everybody's starting to service these Christmas records.
Yeah, like
Yeah, they started early this year.
Yeah, like Christmas records, because I got one in fucking September. I was mad as hell. Like, dude, Halloween ain't even here yet. But I mean, yeah, you gotta put the Christmas joints out early. So I mean, I get it, but you know.
You seen when Mariah Carey did, and they was like, "Oh, I need to get on some of that."
Well, no, I mean, because you kind of got to set up. You can't release it Thanksgiving, so you got to kind of set it up at least November. You know, that Halloween first week in November. You know what I'm saying, for most Christmas records. So that's what I be, you know, really waiting for. But I don't personally play shit till after Thanksgiving.
Onyx, you making a Christmas song? Okay, what you
Right,
say?
you need to, man.
You
you got it in you.
Hold up, you got fans on this platform right now. DJ fans on the platform that know they're gonna make one. We want
shit gonna be grinchy as
all
fuck,
the presents
yo.
up under the tree with that song.
My shit gonna be grinchy as fuck.
I want a Parliament fucking Christmas album from you.
Facts. Facts. Hit him with that Smokey Robinson sample. I know you got it in you.
Hey,
We'll see.
Just go a little
We'll
left
see.
with it. Take your own advice. Go a little left with it.
Okay, I got y'all.
Hold up. Mariah Carey, that's a classic. Even though that's a newer song, but it wind up becoming a classic. You never know.
25 million. She didn't broke Guinness Book of Records.
If you catch a hit Christmas song, you gotta. That's a royalty check forever.
Forever, dog.
I
It is.
like that.
See, she getting it. Her kids is good.
Shit, I'm about to start one.
Bro, she clocked 500K.
I'm gonna jump into a verse.
Who clocked 500? Say that again.
Mariah clocked 500K every Christmas, and last year
she do.
45.
Yeah, she getting that bread.
That's for life.
Think about it, man. Oh my Lord.
One song.
Hey, Bionic, you do a song, even if you may not. I don't know if you'll get the 500, but hey, if you getting like 50K or so, I mean, that's still good.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, like I said, man, we'll see. I'll take my own advice, man. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
look, we all in here asking you to do the song. You gonna do this record, okay?
Fuck it. Yo,
I'm gonna do you like your boy
we
Big
doing
Red.
the Digiwaxx Christmas album.
I'm with that. I got some money. I'll put some money up for promotion for that.
Hey, fuck. Damn, y'all about to make me get in here and work on some shit tonight.
No, for real.
I'm coming in with the deep voice.
I'll start it off. I'll start off and we can collab on it together.
I'll get the vocals going, you know.
Was the night before Christmas and
Oh,
all
yeah, he
the
got
DJs turntables. Yeah, I'm coming in.
He got it. He right there with it. He got it.
Y'all talking. We all can bank off this. We all put something in.
I'm just saying.
Big.
I'm being there like Quincy.
Gotta do
It
some.
happened. Definitely it happened.
All right, since we on the topic, let's just play this right here.
We ground. Yeah, we ground. Yeah, we ground. I got problems and you got problems. So let's talk it out and work it out. Yeah, let's talk it out and work it out. You
This
see,
sound like DJ
I
Legend.
got problems and you got problems. So let's talk it out and work it out. Yeah, let's talk it out and work it out. First there was something that you done did. Then there was something else I heard you said. I know you didn't think it'd get back to me, but you know what it did, it got back to me. But I ain't even tripping, I just wanna know why. Did you do it for the crowd, trying to impress the guys? Or did you do it to try to undermine me? Mad that I'm leading, or mad that you're behind me? Blinded by jealousy, I'm maddened by rage. I'm willing to turn the other cheek, flip to the next page. Or don't get it confused, cause I'm no fool, I'm just moving on. Nah, we still ain't cool. It's cool, I got problems and you got problems. So let's talk it out and work it out. Let's talk it out and work it out. You see, I got problems and you got problems. So let's talk it out and work it out. Yeah, let's talk it out and work it out. Baby girl, I told you I'd keep it real. I tell you how I move, I tell you how I feel. That was the deal when we entered this arrangement. Now it's entertaining, you want further explaining why you're not getting the attention that you used to. When I said I found someone else and the feelings are mutual, I'm not polygamous, so I can't choose both. You're tripping like I ain't been to go out and do you. Can we still be friends? That's for you to decide. Life is a trip, we went along for the ride, but now we're headed off to the crossroads. You don't want things to change, but I'm taking the toll roads. I got problems and let's talk it out and work it out. Yeah, let's talk it out and work it out. You see, I got problems and you got problems, so let's talk it out and work it out. Yeah, let's talk it out and work it out. Yeah, we grown, yeah, yeah. We grown, hey, yeah. We grown, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. We grown, yeah. We grown. Let's work it out, let's work it out. Let's talk it out and work it out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We grown, yeah. Yeah, yeah. We grown, let's talk it out and work it out. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. And work it out.
Hey, that remix needs Lou Duval and T.I. Bam, there you go.
Hey,
Yo.
that joint is actually fresh off the press. I mixed that this morning,
Yo,
right before I hit the gym.
you already know. Don't.
I
All right, yeah. I'm saying all I gotta say like this. I'm tired of. I'm not putting you in that lane. I'm just tired of Bruno Mars, and I can rock with that shit. I really can honestly rock certain spots that I'm in. Even on a mix show, if I do something on YouTube or something, I can rock with that.
Gotcha. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, that's fresh off the press. I mixed that thing this morning and was like, let me go ahead and shoot it out. See what the feel is.
Dope. Go ahead.
Raymond, what you sipping on?
Huh?
What you sipping on? I see you over there sipping slow.
I sipping on nothing. I'm just admiring my Raider cup for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, that's pretty snazzy, man. Go ahead and send me one of them, bro.
Hey, that's a different cup right there.
I see y'all get
right.
Slick wing this weekend. I like the Slick wing.
I forgot
wine glass with no stem.
Giants is tied for first place, baby.
I'm just trying to keep up with you East Coast cats.
Hey,
like I said, y'all
Steelers
though.
Them Steelers though.
Man.
Steelers look good, man. But Ben is
come on now.
He got COVID.
We're doing it. Pittsburgh, baby.
Let's play this next joint. We gonna let me see if I
Yeah, it was.
That was New Cat. What's his name? Lil Band featuring Tootsie. Song's called Due Date.
Yo, this cat Tootsie like moving,
Tootsie is hot. Yo, for real.
Yeah.
Everything I heard him on so far, fire.
He another one from North Carolina.
Wow.
For real?
Yep.
What
Who he
part?
signed to?
I think Raleigh.
Shit.
Who he signed to?
It's Universal, ain't it?
I'll look him up. The same Tootsie slide with Drake?
No. It's just Tootsie.
Yeah, I don't know who he's signed to. I know this kid is signed to Universal. He's on there, so he might be signing Universal.
Yeah, UMG. Yep.
Okay. Dope. First of all, I know we said it before, but shout out to all the vets. Shout out to all the veterans that held it down. You guys' efforts, all the things you've done. We don't go with it unnoticed. You know what I mean? So, thank y'all for that. And shout out to General, who's a vet. And
General.
So shout out to General, man. Served. Where'd you serve, General?
Army. I was in the Army, 76 Yankee Supply Sergeant. I was on wheeling and dealing.
You was out there you was out there.
The real trenches. The real trenches.
Nope. As long as I had the good supplies, I could make any deal I wanted to, even stay off the front line.
So you stayed selling guns in the Bronx. That's what was going on.
He the one that flooded the street with guns and
exactly. He dealing and dealing.
Blue magic.
I have no idea how they landed in my backpack.
Magic.
All right, General, this is your time. Be up to you on everything positive. I don't know what last week was about, but we gave you the pass.
What? No. Last week was good. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. Speaking of which,
it was the week before.
Because your
Let it go.
commander in chief lost.
Oh yeah,
Let
okay.
it go. Let it go.
Lost.
See, I knew it. Let it go. Let it go.
We can't get it. We can't go down that again.
Please.
Let's see. So General, to be
I
completely,
don't know where I don't think she got on, but once again, it's Cake Swag. She has like I say, every week she drops a freestyle. So I gave you. She sent me her freestyle and her new single video. I don't know which one you want to play first. If you want to play the single,
I think I just checked it out. You sent me. I think you sent me a YouTube link a Zoom link by accident.
oh shit, a Zoom link.
Yep.
Wait, on both videos?
There's only one video that I got. I only got one.
All right. Well then,
you know what we'll do?
Play that one.
I'll play a song, and then we'll come right back to that. I'll play a record. Anybody got anything that's fly, that's new you want me to play? Send it on, and we'll work it out. But yeah, General, I'll just play. I'll play a record. I'll find something to play. All right.
You know, was that the freestyle I sent you?
It says Cake Swag new video single.
All right, that's the new single. Okay, you didn't get the freestyle.
I didn't get the freestyle, and the video single you sent to me is a Zoom link. It's not a YouTube link.
God damn it.
All right. Well, you work that out. Let's play.
I'm a veteran. You got to forgive me.
Let's play this record in the meantime.
That song fire. Is that a sample that's playing in the back?
I feel like it is. I don't know what it is, but
it sounds familiar.
Record. I heard at the end of the record. Fire.
Ain't no telling no more, bruh. Like between cats sampling joints, running them backwards and filtering the fuck out of them, and sample packs with vocal patches. Sometimes it ain't no damn telling.
It was hard though.
It's getting extremely creative. Like producers are getting extremely creative in how they twist on and how they twisting this shit. So ain't no telling. But yeah, that shit was fire.
Shout out to LMA. She ain't playing. She ain't
right.
All right,
Mustard did that, right?
Did Mustard do that? Crazy.
He ain't have his tag on it now. I didn't hear Mustard on the beat, or something like that. He ain't had that one.
Did you play that all the way from the beginning?
I did. Question. All right, here we go. General. All right. We're going to get into this Cake Swag freestyle provided by General for the female MC segment. And let's see if we rock this. Can everybody see it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I think it's obvious. Respectfully, I'm just way more polished and no cocky shit. Respectfully, I'm just way more poppin'. A lot of niggas like the blueprint, but they ain't pay no homage. And you can never big homie me. I recognize your novice. I know that niggas mad that they gotta compete with a bitch, but you should probably know by now all the fuck that I give. And if you niggas ever beat me, it's because you had dicks. Cause I don't feel like you could ever toe to toe with my pen. And I don't even like to be in the same conversations. Cause it's like when you think about it, we running in different races. All my life, you can go and call for breath for placements, while I be like negotiating shows for higher wages. Yeah, respect my catalog, respect my conglomerate. And if I had to set it off, I probably ain't even start the shit, but I'm a finisher. And I got like 7 flows, I made my signature. I know my shit, and I can tell when niggas is sounding similar. So go on ahead and fake the funk, I see them scheming it. I guess you still would be living in a castle if you cleaning it. I guess you still have reach if they won't acknowledge that they peeping it. I know my city will be better than when I came, when I'm leaving it. I get a different type of love. Reading in my shit too deep, you give a different type of fuck. I made a lane on my own, I put a name on my throne. You ride a wave of other niggas, we got a different type of buzz. Body.
Okay. Cake Swag, okay.
What was that, the Annie Up? Was that the Annie Up?
Cake Swag. What was that?
Nah, ain't that the new Buster joint? What?
Yeah, that's that Buster MOP joint.
Czar joint. Czar.
Crazy,
Czar.
man. Nuts. Okay.
That's Rockwaller.
So Cake Swag, when's she gonna come back on the call?
I'm trying to text her now. Because she was doing another video.
Okay, well, we'll probably do it next week, but what everybody think? What's everybody's thoughts?
Yeah, she got that. She did that.
Got it in. Dope.
She has a real good single. I don't understand why it's not pulling up.
You get the excuse today, Jen, on Veterans Day. We got you.
Yeah, she could flow, John.
Raymond, cut it out. Cut it out.
Hey, yo.
I'm trying to figure out why we see you, but your talk box comes out another square.
That's all crazy, Cool General, today. I don't know what that's about. I wasn't even gonna bring that shit up. I was like, you know what? It's Veterans Day.
He doing Zoom ventriloquist shit.
All right, let's get back into some more records. Shout out to DJ Swerve for this one.
Swerve.
Let's go. Sound whack right now. Hold on. I feel like the sound's wrong.
It sounded like the song started low.
Yeah, see? Okay, hold on one second. Hey. All right, here we go. Yeah.
Was that X to the Z?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Why the fuck did he stop rapping, bro? Like, I was a huge Exhibit fan, man. Like,
he was out there pimping Rise and on Empire.
MTV checks was hitting crazy.
gosh, man. Like, that was my dude, man. Like, for real.
Check out that Serial Killer album. It's dope.
Yeah, Swerve, where's that from?
Serial Killer. Be Real, Exhibit, and Mark Rich.
Well, that's their group?
I guess it's a whole album. You know what I mean?
Can you throw that in the chat for me, please, sir?
They're over there going in.
That shit was hard, man.
That was hot.
I sent you the other one with Buster on there too. That's fire too.
Oh, dang.
That's crazy.
All right, so
need more of that.
Yeah, I didn't even know that existed. So thank you.
I was listening to that though.
Go ahead.
I was listening to the whole album the other day. It's West Coast. It's that West Coast sound that's crazy. Crazy.
The ball work is nuts, man. Crazy. Got to Be Real too. He got off on that shit too.
He's all on the album too. He's definitely on the album. So it's good to hear him on there. It's a good mesh of people on there. You know? Check it out.
All right. All right, let's play the next joint.
Dope. Super dope.
That was fire.
That was X again on the top?
Yo, killed
it. He dropping an album or something?
Yeah, he killed that.
Man, he been saving them verses, man.
Prime West Coast shit. Hey, man. Oh, gosh. That shit fire, bro. Like, oh, man, I need an Exhibit album.
Hell yeah.
God,
I seen Snoop. Snoop is dropping an album at the top of December. So, but then, there was a picture like X and Snoop in the studio again. So I'm wondering if some of these things is going to be on that shit.
Raymond, I need you to get on that for me, brother.
All right, I'm on it.
As a Raiders fan, man, I need you to make that happen.
Well, Snoop's on the album. He's on the album.
I need an Exhibit. I need an Exhibit album, like produced by Dre and Battle Cat. Like, make that happen and Mustard.
Ooh.
So wait, so that's the whole album you just sent me, Swerve. I'm gonna have to post that up.
Yeah, I sent you the whole album. That's the whole album, so you can give it out to everyone.
Yeah, that's shit. So it's that, I'm with that all day. All right, cool. DJ I-95, I just got that joint from you. Thank you.
You should have a couple from me.
So oh, get it now. So oh, get it now.
Now, Legend, you know who this is. That's all I got to say, Legend. You know who this is.
Say that again.
You know who this is. Tall black guy.
Hold on. Singing, what you mean? Singing the song or who produced this?
That produced it.
Something like Bion.
I wish, bro. That ain't me.
That's the black guy. That's the name. That's the producer. I found that on Bandcamp.
I feel like that whole sound is a album of its own, project of its own. It's a damn near. Remember when Hidden Beats used to do Unwrap?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's unwrapped in a different direction.
Do you got the other one I sent you?
Hold on. Earl sent me that one. Hold on one second.
So like the thing about it is like, so you know, go-go records go one of two ways. Go-go records go like straight original, or they just do, you know what I'm saying, like either remixes or covers. You know what I'm saying? And so that joint, like earlier when I was talking about the Hello, you know, there's like when I had said, yo, I was listening to some other stuff too. I was listening to the go-go version of Hello, which also goes super hard. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So like that joint right there, it hits a magic space because it's go-go and it's not the tear the club up go-go vibe, right? But it's that laid back smooth joint, and then it's cast, well, 3000, but it's cast. So it rides with that, you know, some Atlanta folk rock with go-go, some don't, but because it's cast, that thing got its own crowd, bro. Like I know 3 DJs. I'm about to send that shit to as soon as you send it to me.
Got you.
like the last Mo, even though he in Florida, he'll save that for when he comes up here. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of other cats here that I know, you know what I'm saying? Like I got one cat that does go-go Sundays. So I already know what time it is once they get that joint.
Right. It should be a Raheem Divine remix, or I can't.
Oh, yeah, I want to hear that.
I don't have it. See how that Digiwaxx.
I just looked into my sent messages. You have it.
Hold on.
Guess who loved you more? That's all I'm gonna say.
The I-95.
Yep. I'm looking right at it.
I don't see this shit. Hold on. What time did you send that? Just now?
No, that was November 4th, 2026.
All right, hold on.
Because I sent you both.
Right, hold on, I'm gonna find that motherfucker right now. All right, here we go. Man. Oh yeah, I do see it here.
All right, because I sent you both. I sent it to everybody at that time. You jumped off.
Hey, yo,
so,
FaceTime me up. Thank you very much. Got
a lot of love. Yeah. As we proceed to give you what you need, crank hard, real live. As we proceed to give you what you need, crank hard, real live.
I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh, yes, he is. I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh, yes, he is. She gives me honey when I'm in need. Yeah, she's fat as a rabbit, yes, indeed. I got a woman way over town. That woman good to me. Oh, yes, she is. Guess who loves you more? Oh, baby. Guess who loves you more? Said it's me, baby. Guess who loves you more? It's me. Loves you more. Hey, hey. Guess who loves you more? It's me. That's right, me. loves you, yeah, loves you. Guess who loves you more? Girl, me, that's right, me. When you wake up, hey, lady, my darling, baby, I wanna restore your home. Forget about the past, this thing gon' last, yeah. Oh, I wanna drive them, I wanna rock you, sleep the right way. What I'm tryna say is, I just love you, baby. Guess who loves you more? Hey, it's me, baby. Girl, me, that's right, me. Guess who loves you more? Guess who loves you more? Hey, it's me, baby. Girl, me, that's right, me. When you gon' see, wake up and see. My love for you can never be measured. 'Cause girl, I treasure. And each day, my love it multiplies for you. Long as by time is by my side, I'm gonna be right by your side. Baby, you're perfect in my eyes. You're my joy and pride. Hey. Guess who loves you? Guess who loves you? I just love you, baby. Guess who loves you? Oh, girl, me, that's right, me. It's me, baby. Guess who loves you more? Guess who loves you more? Girl, me, that's right, me. Yeah. Guess who loves you more? Said I love you, baby. I said it's me. That's right, me. It's me, baby. Guess who loves you more? Love you more, baby. Girl, me, that's right, me. Hey, hold it, can we do it one time for a fallen soldier? Let the beat ride. Can we do it one time for a good business? Let the beat ride. Can we do it one time for the homie Polo? Let the beat ride. Y'all like that? Well, let's do it again. Ooh. Can we do it one time for the Godfather? Let the beat ride. Can we do it one time for the Godfather? Let the beat ride. Hold it now. Yeah. We on cruise control. Hey. Can we do it one time for the Godfather? Let the beat ride. Can we do it two times for the Godfather? Let the beat ride. Can we do it three times for the Godfather? Let the beat ride. Can we do it one time for the Godfather? Let the beat ride. Hold it now. Crank. Do it for the ladies. Man, how she get off of that in them jeans? Say what? Man, how she get off of that in them jeans? Man, how she get off of that in them jeans? Say what? Man, how she get off of that in them jeans? Can we do it one time for the South Side? Can we do it one time for the Uptown? Can we do it right now for the sexy ladies? Can we do it one time? Can we do it? Guess who loves you more? Said it's me. Guess who loves you more? It's me, baby. Hold it, crank a little. Crank God. We just want to remind you that you're alive. No applause yet, please. As we proceed to give you what you need. Hey, hold it down. Guess who loves you more? It's me. Guess who loves you more? It's me. Baby. I said I love you. Said I love you. Yeah. Fire Divine and Frank Crusaders. say thank you very much. Thank you very much. Coming to a venue to you real soon. A corridor near you. Real live. And we solemnly swear to give you the crank and nothing but the crank. Cause the crank is real, something you can feel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good night. Good night.
Nice.
Yo, that was fire. That sounds like an award performance, like when it's at
that whole
the
thing
end
was a movie.
and BET or something got like the big last song. That's what that felt like.
Hey, bro, them gospel musicians back there, bro. Them gospel boys on them keyboards, bro, and them drums.
Dance in the background.
Like, I'm telling you, man.
Facts.
You gotta just remember, makes artists reminds them at least that you gotta have a band, yo. Band takes you to another level. You can go anywhere you want with the music when you got a band, bro. It takes you a whole nother level. Crazy.
My bad.
No, I'm done. That was it. It just sounds
It's
awesome.
so frustrated when like R&B acts like they don't have the ear for like musicianship and they don't want to put a band together. Like I know it's budget and I know it's so many other parts of that, but like Jesus Christ, you got a band. Whatever.
Part of what it is knowing the right people. Because straight up, like you remember a couple weeks ago when Gav was on here, the dude that was producing for Sharifa.
Mm-hmm.
So like Gav plays, right? But the thing about it is Gav was never able to find a steady bass player and a steady drummer for when he gigged. So he had to do everything himself. It's kind of the same thing with me. So it's like, number one, you got to be able to find faithful people, and those monster musicians, it's like they don't mind digging and playing if everybody's clicking, but most of these cats play at like mega churches or mini mega churches. So they got to be back on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like if the BT Awards is on Friday or they got a gig somewhere on Friday, they got to make sure that they're back on Sunday, because some of these checks I know cats that was making $3,000 a week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just playing at church.
Yeah, I know a few of them
And
too.
so, you know, it's finding the right people, because, you know, just like rap, all live bands ain't created equal. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a trick, man. It's a balancing act. And I think a lot of people want it. They just don't know where to go, or they don't know how, they can't find the right people.
So that too. Yeah, no, it is hard to find like a good musician who has the time and availability to write the artist.
Well, listen, we coming to the last song for today. Fresh off the press, just got it. Let's check this one out.
That's Christmas party stuff, man. That's just corporate, like Oracle, you know, stuff like that. SAP. Yeah, that's they would go crazy off that.
You right, Brian. Dogface make a little ocean spray juice video skateboarding to this. It's on.
It's gone. It's gone after that.
Yeah, Wiz is actually doing something with us in December. We're actually putting on our first lockdown awards.
Wow.
So we had a variety. We were tripping out too, because we did only a handful of categories, and we thought we was gonna get like 100K votes or whatever, but like we had 1.5 million people vote on that shit, man. It was crazy.
Man, 1.5.
Yeah.
I gotta get my Live by Live subscription together, because this shit's
Come on, or let me know. I'll see if I can get a code for you or something, because you know what I mean. We've been doing some shit. You know what I mean. So
I gotta fuck with it. Period. I think I already got the app, but don't worry. In another 10 minutes, I'm gonna be good.
But like tomorrow, I'm gonna do an IG live on the Live by Live. I've been doing these IG takeovers. So I'm doing one tomorrow with Cherae at noon Pacific, and then I got Flip De Niro on Friday. At noon Pacific as well. So
Hey.
man, we doing some shit. We doing some shit.
Hey guys, I just want to say that, like now that Trump's leaving office, I think it's important to remember that he was the president, so we should show some respect.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yo, I thought General snuck somebody in here, bro.
Facts.
Shout out to my man Chet, man. I like Chet Hanks, man. He be bugging out and shit. So
we need Chet on Red Stripe link, yo.
Yo, Chet is hilarious, yo. Yeah, that dude is crazy funny. So no, that's what it is, man. Thank everybody for coming. You know how we do it every week. Good, cool artists this week.
Excuse me.
Good, some really good. You know, it was like a discovery week to me. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people we didn't know that was dope. At least for me, I got put on. That kid out of DC, out of the DMV was dope. Yeah, the girl from Atlanta, she was hot. Who else we had? We had Millyz.
Yeah, Millyz is dope.
Yo,
he's dope.
Yeah, we're gonna make something happen with that, Earl.
Yo, either on his Instagram or his YouTube, check his radio freestyles from Shade 45 and Hot 97. He flamed them all.
Oh, yeah, he does that shit. I see. Who else was on? Conkarah, who's like slept on billion streams, bro. That's accomplishments.
Fuck yeah.
Big up Brian. Yo, y'all work that. That's
big up Steph for putting them on.
Yeah, man. That's accomplishments. That's what it is. And next week, Epic got 2 artists. But bust it. The kid Lil Loaded that we had on.
Yo, in jail.
Yo, he just turned himself in for murder or some shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, man.
Shot his man's twice in the back seat with the Draco.
How about everybody shooting their mans? Him
doing too much.
That's crazy.
I will post that video footage now and shit.
Yeah, they was talking about some other cat out of Texas just got shot today too or something.
What's his name? Mo or MO3 or
Yeah. As I say, cats is fucking lock the country back down, put them back inside.
Right.
Nah, I think that's what's causing this shit. Motherfuckers
Yeah,
get
but
out
I'm
and
saying
don't know how
they
to
don't
act
know
when
how to
they
act when
out.
they get outside.
Crazy.
True too.
I think it's coming. You know what I mean? No matter what nobody wants to say, that shit is coming. Definitely coming.
Yeah, they just put us back in the purple out here, so everything that like was kind of open before is shutting the fuck back down. Like no more indoor shit, all that shit. So
all of that
and we're gonna be like that for the next 3 weeks.
It's coming to New York. It's coming everywhere, man. We'll be shut down, man. You know what I mean? We will be shut down.
Yo, Raymond, is that just your zip code, or is that every zip code that around you?
Well, it's particular San Diego County. But from what the governor's talking about in Cali, it's gonna be the wave throughout. But that just officially came down for us yesterday. So as of Saturday, everything's back on heavy lockdown for 3 weeks.
Wait, I gotta get up out of this call, so I'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Yeah, man, no doubt. Shut it down. Thank everybody for coming, and see y'all next week. Send the records, CL at Digiwaxx.com. You got some dope. Robil, I don't know if you got anything that's flavor that you want to share.
I was thinking of a couple artists coming to mind. I'll send something your way.
Yeah, let's try to break some shit. You know, let's find some new
Tyrese been on Clubhouse since 11 this morning.
And that dude been wilding out on Clubhouse, man.
Yo, cats get on that shit, they get addicted to that shit.
Go, this shit is hilarious, man.
I ain't gonna front. When I first got on there, I was like, that shit was. I was in the shower. I was like, I can't let this conversation go. I had to post my phone up in the shower because they was dropping so much knowledge, man.
Nah, but it was cool. Like I said, man, that's how like I tapped it with Cherae. I tapped it with Paris on there because Tycoon's dude reached out to me in the DMs and sent me the EP, so that was cool. You know, like I think it's just really about how you decide to use it because the Ratchet Rooms is there. You know what I mean? But you know,
I heard Raymond T earlier today in that one chat we was in.
Which was
you talking about the females in the little personal usage with stuff.
Huh?
With the strippers.
Are you in there incognito spying on me, motherfucker? Is you trolling me incognito?
No, the one because remember later we was talking about movies and stuff.
Is that the one that they was talking about, the mimosa pussy?
I think so. The girl Kimberly who was doing the auto tune the whole time. On the call.
Yeah, hey, that chick is so funny, dude. That chick is so funny.
No, they be.
There's a couple rooms in there like some shit has kind of become like.
Okay, so the U.S.
try to line cats up in that shit, man. That's just crazy. I was in one room and these girls was lining cats up, getting them the Cash App. I was like, yo,
Yo, I'm not saying shit that I wouldn't want to read on the internet in 5 years on there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, pretty much.
I ain't saying none of that. Cats is on there like actually giving up their biggest like secrets and like, even if it ain't big secrets, why are you telling strangers a bunch of shit that even if it's false, they could put to your name?
Because they want temporary fame, bro.
Indeed, that's the clickbait.
They want, yeah, man. They want that temporary fame. They want to be, you know, somebody.
I'd be happy being a nobody with mad paper in my pocket than be a somebody with all my shit in the streets.
Tell them again.
Hey,
Tell them
ain't
again.
that
I'm
what
the
Chuck
exact
Berry
same
said?
way.
That's what Chuck Berry said on, what was it, Cadillac Records? He's like, oh yeah, I'll take the rich. I'll take the money. You can take the fame.
Damn right. Let me walk around these streets and not get hemmed up a shot of fucked with. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Well, regardless if anybody want to buy that invite, I got one. You know what I'm saying? Cash App, I got you.
Oh, for real? That's a selling invites?
How much you
Hey, homie, they selling shit for like a rack.
Oh,
yeah. I'm
Yo,
not even
I
lying.
got one too.
Bruh, like I said, hey, if y'all want to bring somebody in, we go halves on it. I ain't tripping.
Yo, I was in I'm in this other group called EYL on Facebook, and it's like there's thousands of people in there. Somebody was like, "Yo, anybody got an invite?" They started this whole thing, and I was tempted to say, "Yo, just follow me. I'll give you an invite." But now I'm gonna sell it.
Sell that motherfucker, dog.
Yeah.
Don't do it with no paper trail because if they find out, it's super over.
Fuck.
They could kick me out. Fuck it.
Yo, I feel like the value on that app is worth way more than somebody could pay for it unless they about to cash.
Well, you know, right now though, yeah, because it's in the beta move right now. But I'm worried when it go public, it's you know what I mean, it's gonna go trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for an invite. Shit.
Come with the cash app, bro. Come with the cash app. I'll send it your way.
Yeah.
Crazy world, man.
Shit, I just realized I was on the wrong fucking Clubhouse. It's like 3 different Clubhouse apps.
Oh, nah,
that was funny.
Like, because I hit legend like, hey, man, everybody keep talking about Clubhouse. They keep fucking with me. I sent him a screenshot. He was like, yeah, that's not what it looks like. It looks like this.
On the cover.
Oh, no.
Hey, I'm out.
No, you did.
I can't believe it. All my dreams came true.
Have a good week.
America voted.
I'll see y'all.
Stay healthy.
All right, later.
Peace.
We wanted Joe Biden for the next 4 years. We wanted Kamala, and now there's no need to fear. And who's commander-in-chief?
Joe Biden.
The one that Trump can't defeat.
Joe Biden.
Who can fix the economy? Joe Biden.
Somebody gonna tweet those folks, and it's actually gonna be out somewhere.
They're gonna end up on Ellen.
Who can give us what we need? Joe Biden. Who can take this virus?
You gonna post that stuff that I sent you on the site?
I will.
All right, I'm gonna shoot more stuff to you. And Earl, I got you.
Cool.
I got you. Because I find stuff and it's like, I'm one of those DJs and it's like, I'll play it. Somebody else might play it. I don't know if everybody gonna try, but you know, it is what it is. See how it goes.
We're all to go, bro. Feel free to send whatever.
All right.
Peace. Be safe out there.
My bad. All right, y'all. Peace and love. See y'all next week.
Peace.